Hello everyone,
Hello,
and
everybody.
welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign whose OnlyFans account is pending. I'm Salcoast, your Dungeon Master, and this is the D&D campaign brought to you by Prestige Gaming Community. Session 92 is just around the corner, but first we have some exciting news to share.
What news? What?
Sam
What?
Thornton's bust portrait is finally done!
Yay! No way! What?
It is done.
What does it
So
look
we
like?
want to thank Starving Artist, who is one of the amazing artists of our community, who does all of our character art for Campaign 1. You can commission her work right now by going to our Discord, finding her information in our Masters of Art channel, and seeing her very fair pricing for the immense talent that she holds in just one finger. So, everybody, without further ado, here is Sam Thornton's portrait. Can I get a drum roll? I need a drum roll.
What color is the eyes? Are they blue or are they green?
Stop
What
picking
color
up.
is his hair?
There we
Is he a
are.
mole? Is he a freckles?
Sam Thornton's bust portrait. Woo!
What?
Holy fuck.
Whoa, okay.
Wow.
Note to self, ask about the veins. What's the
That
deal?
is so
Okay, good
different
to know.
from what I was
Good to
like
know.
visually imagining.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. You can go ahead and put your portrait onto your screen there. But yes,
Yeah.
there it is. Sam Thornton's portrait. It looks absolutely amazing.
That's incredible.
It's fantastic.
Nice to have a
Yo.
twist to the name.
Carving's
Right.
lighting and colors are so good.
Literally.
Seriously, if anybody out there needs
I'm
a
jealous.
portrait, I hardly recommend Starving Artist.
Look
Still
at the
no shirt.
hairline.
Still no
Yeah.
shirt. No.
Still no shirt.
Look at the eye bags. Immaculate.
Yes, we
Immaculate.
can all relate to the eye bags.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
We also, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight will be brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group that creates goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using at your tables at home. You can find their music on Spotify, subscribe to their YouTube channel for their music videos, or go to midnightsyndicate.com for more information, or use the command !syndicate in our Twitch chat for a direct link. You can also ask Amazon Alexa to play Midnight Syndicate right now. And it works. We've tested it. It's great. We also have the Victor brothers that supply a lot of the Celtic and fantasy RPG music that you hear throughout the session. Those artists are absolutely amazing, and you can go to the Victor brothers YouTube channel, subscribe to them by using the command !fantasy in our chat. It's youtube.com/c/Derek Brandon Victor, FIECHTER. So thank you to you all for your great work and the great things that you allow us to use as well. It's a game changer for our campaign. Lastly, we will be doing actually two more things. We will be doing a dice giveaway tonight. Will happen at some point, so stick around for that. You do have to enter in a keyword to qualify for your dice giveaway. It comes with a lore letter from one of the characters. It's super exciting. And lastly, we do have a Patreon that you can be supporting right now. It's patreon.com/prestigegc. It helps us, get our art done and just continue to bring the quality show that we have. The game servers like our Valheim server, Ark server coming soon, Minecraft server, all these fun things. So yeah, if you want to support us, get some exclusive content, some early access to stuff. We have posted a few of the sketches from Campaign 2 in our Patreon for those of you who subscribe. And thank you to Wes.
There are benefits to being our friend. There are benefits.
There's so many benefits. It's almost like friends with. Wait a minute. Okay.
Oh, it's absolutely like that.
Anyway.
Oh dear.
So be sure to join in that, and thank you to Wes for your contribution to us every month, as well as one of our Patreon subscribers. Huge shout out to Wes. Everybody, I think that is everything. So if you don't mind, go ahead and grab your drinks, grab your snacks, as we welcome you to our table, and we are beginning session 92 of Prestige Encounters. And
Michael
welcome
has the-
back, everyone. So, where we last left off, the champions of Cataran used their source within the city of Cyrandale to make their escape from the guards from their heist just earlier that day. From there, they traveled beneath the stage in the Wildflower Brothel and found themselves in a cave network that led into the Undalan Mountains. From there, you all ventured further with your bardic friends, Lenivik, Laharis, who some of you begin to get a vibe off of. After traversing an underground waterfall, you did fight with a purple worm. It almost taking Shada beneath the tunnels with it. Thankfully, you defeated it, got some poison from its tail, 2 vials if I remember exactly, and you continued on with your journey. It was while you were setting up camp and preparing for a rest that you confronted Lenivik Laharis for his unusual strength. He revealed himself to be Bamaris, a dragon in disguise. You all continue to talk to him, see why haven't you helped us before, where are the other gem dragons? He said it's not our fight. We guide others the right path, and that's why his purpose was there. Elf started to confront him, saying that she wanted him dead, and he said that he doesn't want to hear anything from a child of Orcus, which made the party overall question what that meant. During the long rest in the first watch, Jack and Shada confronted Elith about her decisions in life, trying to turn her to do some good with the power she possesses, not having a quite clear idea of what all she has done. From there, Elith got a vision of the Edicts of Ruin gathering in a grand hall where the once known Archmage of Bull and Frail walked in and sat upon a throne with swarms of the undead and the edges of court with the words, "We will begin soon." And that is where we last left off. As the vision fades, Elith, you manage to find rest as Flint and Sam begin their first watch. The second watch, well, their first watch. You know what I mean.
So, what's up with that black shit?
Yeah. When my powers first started showing up and I got the wild surges, for a long while it was just this, small stuff, innocent stuff, the type of stuff you've already noticed. When our ship was attacked by pirates, I went to go blast them, and I got a huge ball of lightning that just slammed right on top of me instead. The ship didn't really survive, and I didn't walk away unscathed.
You can do magic?
Yes, I'm a sorcerer. I've been doing a lot of magic, actually.
Oh. Well, that's cool. What happened with the rest of the people on the ship?
Some of them died. We did end up taking over the other ship, but I got left behind. The captain survived. Some of the crew did survive. I don't really know the specific head count or anything. They were quite eager to get rid of me.
So you should be kind of comfortable in the water then, right?
I mean, generally, yeah. I was
Cool, because apparently we're gonna go see a lot of it. I'm not even sure if I can swim. But no clue. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, my job didn't really involve a lot of swimming, but I mean, I'm decent.
Yeah. Well, if all else fails, you can wild magic surge us out of there, I guess.
I mean, maybe. with all the experience I have gotten a little bit of control over it, but for all I know, we could get that, or I could turn you into a rabbit.
If you turn me into a rabbit, please don't make me into a stew.
Duly noted.
Think of how high I could jump if you turned me into a rabbit with these boots on? Holy shit! Yo, can we try that?
I'm pretty certain that a rabbit can't wear those shoes.
Nah, these things are magical. They'll fit anybody.
I mean, like, magical polymorph typically tends to make the magic items on the person vanish for a while.
What if we magic polymorph me when I take the shoes off, and then we turn me into a rabbit, and then we put the shoes on?
Right there, that requires far too much planning and forethought. I'm sorry, the wild magic doesn't really work like that.
Well, that's no fun.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the dragon guy?
Well, I mean, I kind of rustled his hair, and I'm glad he hasn't brought that back up again. Because, like, that's now an awkward topic, and I don't want to discuss it.
These gemstone dragons confuse me, cause we met one who was like supposed to catch a white dragon, and then we killed it, and then she's just like, cool, good job, bro. And then like this guy is trying to like help us out, but he doesn't actually want to do anything. Do these guys not like care? There's like a giant shadow dragon that's gonna be unleashed on the world, and I'm pretty sure that if he is, he's not gonna think so kindly of the gemstone dragons, and we're like the only ones trying to stop it. Like, nobody else is like helping. Like the evil bitch just fucked off to go do more science experiments with the mind flares, and then there was the desert people who just went back to the desert. Why are we the only ones doing anything? I'm a cook. I shouldn't be here.
Well, I mean that's fair. You're strangely good with that frying pan, though.
I know. I can make some bomb grilled timbers.
Yes. You're pretty good with the timbers.
Yeah, this is all right here.
Honestly, I'm not sure what's going on with the gemstone dragons either. I mean, they live in the world. You'd think they'd be a bit more invested, unless, you know, they typically live somewhere else.
Well, I mean, the one did come from the Feywilds, I think. I think she lives there.
Mm-hmm. How much do we know about what the big devourer dragon actually wants? Like, when he's done with this world, is he going to move on to others?
I know zero things about most things.
Mm-hmm. Because if the gemstone dragons believe that they're safe and that this is something that we need to overcome on our own, that might explain why they're kind of detached about it.
I feel like they have like two options, right? So they could be like, they could help us and actually help us, or they could like lean into the whole I'm a dragon thing. Because there's dragon cults everywhere. They could be like worshipped and shit. But they're sitting on the fence and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a goddamn side. And I throw a little pebble at the dragon. Does he wake up? Does he stir?
Why are you throwing pebbles at me?
Pick a side! Go back to sleep.
He switches the side that he's sleeping on to his left side rather than his right and goes back to sleep.
I don't know, this whole thing is very dumb to me. I don't understand why most people are doing the things that they're doing. I just want to be done with this stuff so I could go cook some food.
and he goes to like fist bump with Flint and says, "Dude, I get you on the level of just being done."
And with that, your watch will end. I believe Fuzescu, Zark, and Bimaris were next.
Y'all
So-
aren't gonna leave though, right?
Sark's gonna take a position, kind of at the periphery. He's gonna do like a watch. He's gonna walk all the way around the camp, keeping an eye out. He's gonna do this in about 5-minute intervals.
Okay. Go to make a
He's
perception
gonna check
check.
for scat. Check for. All right, yeah,
With advantage. So,
sure.
still in his gnome form, Bimaris is gonna look at you. Shall I play you all song? Hmm.
I'm not one for music.
I thought you'd be the one who would enjoy a party, being you.
They're okay.
22.
Yeah, looking around, you see this like spider-like creature that has this like white chitin kind of crawl across the ceiling of the cave, and it like drops down this white thread and just sits
I'll take
in
out my
front of-
bow.
It's not at you. It sits in front of- and you watch as like this bat flies, and it just like runs into this thread and like draws it up and like devours it and just like continues on its way. And that happens over the course of an hour or so.
Okay.
How are you holding up, Zark?
Just fine.
Nice.
So
Truth be told, I'm not really feeling myself right now.
any gladiators that you've all been rooting for lately? I'm not good at small talk, I'm so sorry.
Guess you
Wow.
should practice small talk more.
I mean, you're not making it quite easy on me, so
So you're a dragon, huh?
we have established that I am.
I just wanted to check, just for myself.
I am.
What's it like being a dragon?
Oh, life of mystery, seclusion, gathering treasures.
What's that bug? I'll just point out the chitinous creature at the boat. Hey, quick question. How many of them are you?
For a moment, there's kind of a this look that you get across his face where it's just sad. Not as many as there used to be.
You guys get in a fight?
Millennia of fighting and hunters, and we even have for a short time we had a parasite problem that were these little creatures devouring our eggs, and it's already hard as it is to reciprocate.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
Where is all this happening?
I mean, all over. I'm aware of one of my kind living in a lake in Singastine. There's even one that lives in the southern reaches of the mountains in Thorn. So many I've lost track of over the years.
Dragons all over.
Many of us choose to live among you, feel part of something. Others prefer their privacy.
So why aren't they fighting the bad dragons?
It's not that simple.
Why not?
If more powerful beings always stepped in to fight the fights of mortals, how would you ever learn to fight for yourselves and protect your own world?
So this is like you're teaching us something?
I suppose.
And what if we're not around to learn it? Because we all got killed by the bad dragons.
I guess everything, at least to me, is about balance. There will always be good and bad, light and dark. Look at your own members that you've chosen to traverse with. You all have darkness inside of you. You all have light. It's very delicate and fragile. And we have done our best to guide the world in that balance.
He's gonna shrug. Shows what I know. I mean, as far as I can tell, we're all on this together. Maybe he'll come around. It's gotta be more like you helping us out.
Maybe.
Anyways, I got what's to do. He's gonna like go off on another interval.
I don't mind having you around as long as you're just helping us.
I've enjoyed my short few days with you.
How much longer do you think you'll stick around?
Oh, I just thought I should get you through the mountains.
No.
I do what I can. But anyway, I guess that's about our time. We should wake the others.
All right.
They'll go around. They'll wake you all up.
Have we completed our full rest?
You have completed a full rest, everybody. Congratulations.
Quick
Sweet.
thing. If this dragon dude touches me, I'm finna slap his hand. Why are you touching me, homie dog? No. Don't do that.
I stand like 60 feet away from anybody, and I cast Mage Armor.
Okay, go ahead.
I have magic.
Oh, what happened there?
So, no reaction so far.
I notice him do that, and last second I try and run towards him because I want to be a bunny now. Is it happening?
Not happening. Sorry.
Glad to see you two are making friends.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How can you tell? I mean, I can tell because I have an internal biological clock and I was, like, raised in the Underdark. But how can you tell?
It's
Oh, I usually just sleep through the day, but I can tell because I don't feel like death right now. Must have had some kind of rest. Whether or not we've slept through the morning and into the afternoon, that's anyone's guess. I just say good morning.
When you say feel like death, do you mean, like, feel like you are dead, or feel like you are the physical manifestation of death that you met
So the
Just
and
fun-
is also your patron?
Yep.
Just stare at him for a sec. Coffee?
What'd you call me?
It's an awful complicated
Uh,
question. Jeez.
I'm making coffee. Would you like some?
Oh.
It's
Is
a,
that
it's a
the-
nice little. It's a beam that they found over in the Katizi grasslands. The goats got crazy over it. We started making a drink out.
Oh,
Keeps you,
It's
keeps you
actually
awake.
it's actually
we-
established
we-
canon that coffee also comes from the Lunarian Isles.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
we,
we go.
We have a barista.
Oh, they brought it over there.
Our friend Eula from the Flint and Steel showed it to us. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
useful.
nice.
Yeah,
I'll have some.
I brought some. Here you go.
Yeah, I'd enjoy some. It was quite enjoyable.
Godsend.
Yeah. Here you go. I'll make a cup of coffee for Alice, and I'll hand it over to her. And
I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take out I'm gonna take out some like rum and just pour it in there, and then
I don't want
Oh.
to.
have my
get
morning
started.
coffee.
Not a single one of you better. He knew exactly what I'm talking about. Don't you dare.
I was about to. I put the command in the Twitch chat and everything.
Oh,
my God. I was about
see,
to.
now I get
Um,
it.
Well,
My bad.
to my knowledge, we are nearly through the mountain's house. Jack, he's asked you, how are you since you spoke with those new friends of yours?
Haven't really heard from him.
Friends. Sorry, you're being cryptic. I'm still drinking my coffee.
He's talking about the dagger.
Oh,
Yeah, that thing.
actually, I feel fine.
That's
Honestly.
good.
Yeah.
Lighter even, and I levitate about 10 feet above the ground for a minute, for a
Ooh.
sec, and then I come back down again, just softly.
Interesting trick.
Yeah.
I can do that.
God.
If- Flint just jumps. See, I can do that.
And like, have you tested if you're weak to stone yet?
No. Honestly, if I get hit, I've already screwed up.
I mean, that's fair.
That's a good line of thought.
That is very fair.
Whereas if I get hit, it was, simultaneously my fault and not really my fault. Depends on where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
That is also very fair.
Well, I'm very pleased to face this, at least with people who have had some experience with talking weaponry. You say there was a staff. What was the other one? Was it just the staff so far?
Yeah. There's a staff, and then what? Gust is the second one we've seen.
The staff of fire, right?
Scorched
staff.
Earth.
Gus
Scorched Earth.
on the
And the
trident.
dragons took that one. Gus, the trident.
The
that
one
leaves-
is still missing.
Uh-huh. Whatever that might be.
Around this time, Flint comes around with some sausages for everybody. Breakfast sausage.
You know, I
Oh,
have
that
an ugly
looks-
feeling. Oh, thank you.
Does ketchup exist in this world?
No.
And if it did, I would not give it to you.
Well,
It's
you better
salsa.
invent it and make it and give it to me. Straight fact. Some tomato acidity would go really well with these sausages right now.
Oh, we happen to bring some tomatoes. Here you go. You know, they're roasted.
Oh wow!
Mmm.
I think it'd be
Yeah, I'm
pretty
not a
good
chef.
with some
Not a
pickled
chef.
cabbage.
So crushing them.
You see, you're all tainting the pure flavor of the sausage, and Hughes
What are
just
you
gonna
talking
take
about?
he's gonna take the trident and just poke a sausage and just bring it up to his head.
What would you guys do without me?
That is
You don't
not
understand.
my intended use.
Well, while you were gone, I was pretty used to eating like hardtack and dried meats.
Yep, jerky was a big one.
Oh, I would have
Think
thought
I also tried
Denton
that.
would have picked up something.
Or it was like an abyssal. So it was some crazy monster.
He did cook occasionally, but we were on the move for a very long time.
You know, he kept
Still
meaning to do something like that. I remember him talking about that.
Speaking of on the move, we should probably get on the move.
are.
That would be smart.
Walk and talk?
Right. Yeah, I'm packing up, and let's go. For
Quick
any more of
question.
those worms.
Is there any sand around this area?
You made some.
You didn't make somebody pummeling a rock with your Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
over and over again.
You did.
You did
Did
that.
I?
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah, that
not
was a whole
remember?
thing.
I don't remember doing that, but that's
it
good
was
news.
its whole thing.
It was
Okay.
a whole thing. And
Well-
Sam was walking you through how to make a little furnace.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna call over Zark real quick before, well, you know, while Jack is packing all that stuff. Cause Zark has that staff of lightning, doesn't he?
He has a javelin of lightning.
That thingy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask him, hey Zark, it would be a huge favor to me if you could use that staff and create some glass for me. Now, I don't know how accurate you can be with that thing. I've never used one, but preferably make it into like a bottle or a vial. You know what I mean? But
First
can
off,
you.
I'm accurate.
Okay.
I imagine he would say. Second of all, this thing is a one and done per dawn kind of thing.
Are you
You
serious?
sure you can't? Yeah. You sure you can't just, ask one of the magic guys to do it?
I mean, it's just like it needs to be from lightning. This is my recipe. I'm not gonna show it to you, but I'm gonna tell
Didn't
you
I-
in this notebook.
Didn't I see that shirtless guy with like lightning fingers the other day? He had like a shocking thing that he did.
Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sam,
Shocking
come here.
So, Sam kind of walks over. Is like, yeah, what's up?
So we're kind of experiencing a situation. Okay, I need
Mhm.
some glass from lightning specifically, and I'm
Oh, cool.
curious to know if you would be up to the job.
I mean, sure, and he casts a shocking grasp. I'm not certain how I'm going to make the glass without getting it all over my hands, but I'm certain we could figure something out.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Oh, 20 natural.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can easily find a way to use shocking grass to take this sand and make it into glass.
Okay,
Mhm.
now I have to figure out how to make, but that's not your issue. Thank you. I'm gonna take this big heap of glass and hopefully figure it out.
Figure
You have
something
a
out.
glass blower's pipe?
Do you have that?
No.
We can get it.
Well,
up
I would
next
like
time.
one. All right, thank you very much, Sam. That was an excellent demonstration.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it's good to know my powers could do something other than destroy.
Right. I feel you on that one.
They can destroy in like a turning sand into glass kind of way. Like a recycling kind of way.
That's not destroying. That's like
That's
recycling.
That's
what-
chemistry.
That's chemistry.
That's
What's
science.
chemistry?
Have you ever considered yourself being an alchemist, by the way?
Ah.
And he kind of stares really blankly at him
What?
and says, I don't have the brains for that.
What's an
Well,
alchemist?
You take stuff and make it into other stuff, similar to how you cook. You could be a cooking alchemist.
Am I an alchemist because I make metal into sharp metal?
No, you're just an artisan. Shh.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
I had some of that bread once.
I mean, I made some dragon bones into tough steel.
Yeah, that's amazing time. I'm so glad that you used the remains of my. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Oh, it was an evil one.
Oh, well, that's of course, that's just evil, subjective.
Oh, well,
Just a
tried
reminder
to
to
kill
all
us.
of you that
So,
I did save and bring one of your friends back to life. So I mean,
yeah, you're in the clear. I'm talking about one that tried to kill
just
us
say,
here.
just careful where you're swinging that thing. That's all I want to say.
Oh yeah, careful where you're standing.
Speaking of standing, why are we? Let's go.
You guys have been walking this whole time.
Oh.
So-
Wait, they
we're
were
walking at
doing
the
the
same time, Flynn.
they were doing the glass magic while we were walking?
Yeah,
Everybody,
that's Elith and Sam for you.
Okay.
That's
stand on the go.
very fair distinction.
Oh look, we're
Walk
here.
away. Yeah.
And you guys come to a dead end.
I'm gonna touch the
I'm looking
wall.
down at the dagger which has been guiding me. You know why? Is it pulling me in the direction of the dead end?
Make an intelligence check with advantage.
Oh. That sounds like you want to give it to me.
Sounds like the dagger's helping you.
Well, that's a 22. It's a natural 20.
Yeah, so like you pull the dagger and you focus for a moment, and it guides you to this. It's it seems like a normal rock kind of jutting out of the wall, and you press into it, and there's a sound of grinding as this stone wall comes apart. And
Shit.
So purple worms may have made these tunnels. Someone else is definitely taking advantage of them.
oh, the elves of old knew about these tunnels for some time and used them to their advantage. They didn't fight the worms, of course, but
Imagine fighting a worm. Who would do that?
indeed.
If you're a really strong dragon and stuff, why didn't you just like eat the worm?
Heartburn?
That's fair.
Have you
That
been?
makes sense.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
I knew you were gonna ask him. I know what you were gonna ask him.
He was trying to maintain cover. He probably thought that we had it. Besides, he wants us to kill dragons. Can't defeat a worm.
I helped during the fight. I was able to get her over there.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever go to Cataran, do not go to the kitchen in the Flint and Steel. Just don't.
Why?
Don't worry about it. Just don't.
Yeah.
Do not
It's
go.
not up to code.
Actually, just stay in the dining area.
Yeah.
Oh shit! There's another dragon there. Oh no.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No.
Gem.
No.
She was another gem diamond, I believe.
Yeah.
Gem dragon.
Hey,
Yeah.
You want a gem dragon, buddy?
I mean, you could do that. Yeah, you could go find your friend, and definitely don't go into the kitchen.
Well, I imagine he'll do what he wants. What is next for you? Where are you going?
I will be traveling west. There's something I need to attend to in St. Augustine.
Damaris,
Augustine.
it strikes me that you're taking some kind of a risk. Is that about right? By helping us?
Perhaps. More of a gamble.
So there's something you're afraid of here.
One who lives without fear is very foolish in life.
Of course.
Keeps you alive.
Well,
Until
I appreciate that you took that risk for us. And I hope that you find it in yourself to find others who might as well. Because we are all in this together.
There is something I do have for y'all. It's mostly for Zark, and I was hoping to give it to him
What?
more himself, but I now we're at the end of the tunnel, and the daylight is just ahead of us. I thought it would be a good time now. He's going to take from his,
Oh, I wanna see this.
his satchel, and he's going to pull out about the size of. Let's see here. It's like the size of two softballs kind of put together, and it's oval shaped. He's going to hand it to Zark and say, "It's going to need some care, but I'm sure it could make a useful companion
these
for you."
Bolas?
It's just like this large
A
oval
single
shaped
tear
thing, and
rolls down his
it's
cheek.
it's like this shiny purple like shine to it, with these kind of geodes around the butt base. It's egg-shaped, but
I was about to ask if it was a fucking egg. Sounds like an egg.
in a way, it's more of something that you can find useful. Anyway, shall we?
Okay, he's going to take this object and he's going to put it carefully away.
Should we leave these caves?
Yeah, let's let.
That'd be
let's
great.
go.
Should I murk this guy? That's the question I'm asking myself. Obviously, the answer is no. But,
Obviously.
just a thought.
What'd you call me?
A thought.
So as you step into the sunlight, the view of these rolling brown grass plains kind of spreads out before you as you're kind of up on this elevated look at this whole massive plain among you. One of you can make a perception check.
Grasslands.
Who's good at that?
Zark.
Oh, I've got a
Zark.
21.
Grasslands are my favorite, personally, as a player, as a human.
So, as you look across the grasslands, like the wind making these waves as it kind of blows across the fields, the sound of birds and just the soft whispering of the wind kind of blows across your ears, and it's very peaceful. You look kind of beyond and you hear this kind of low trumpeting sound. And you see this small dot of an animal. It's kind of walking across the grasslands. And then there's another one smaller, and then another one that's about the same size and kind of walking straight. Has this two large white tusks, these two large ears, and a long trunk. You would recognize it to be an elephant.
Reminds me of that girl from the Feywild.
Ah, yes.
Just what I was thinking.
Who's Earl?
He's a sleepy old man we met in the Feywild.
Didn't he offer us tea?
Yep.
Mhm.
If you just continue to head in that direction, and he points, you should come across a small village at the base of the lake that's up on these cliffs. It's quite beautiful. It has a waterfall but please be careful.
You think it's in good condition now?
Probably not the village. I'm sure you're going to find some adversaries as you traverse. Just keep an eye on the skies and stick low to the grass.
Do we use the carriage from here?
We could.
How about,
There's
Is there a road?
how about you get
there's-
down
well,
from the
no.
cliffside first?
Oh,
I'd like to walk
That
for
would be smart.
walk a little while. See if we can find a path, but yeah. It's been a while. This is home for me.
I look at Jack, and then I look around. And then I look at Jack.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah?
What the fuck? Look at you! You do not. No, you don't come from here.
What?
No,
are
I
you
come from a little
talking about?
south of here.
Clint,
It's a little
we're gonna cancel
closed-minded,
you
don't
for
you
that.
think?
Yep.
Look at him.
What about
Does he
you?
look like he lives in a grassland?
Think about
Look
how
at
stealthy
me.
you have to be
Look at
to
me,
live
Flint.
in the
Do I look-
grassland.
Do I look like I come from the Dwarven lands, Flint?
Actually,
Yes?
in point of
Yes,
fact,
very
I
much
lived,
so.
I lived
Okay.
just along the road that runs a little south of here. That just borders the wood just down that way. If you keep going south, it's several miles down that way, but that's the Murmur
Um,
Wood. That's primarily where I'd operate.
We're gonna have a
You
talk.
did mention
Right.
that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So Ilith should be able to just fly down. Is there a path down that we can see?
Well, I actually have a suggestion. Step
Mhm.
back, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna take a few
Alright.
steps back, and you watch as he begins to change form. His front two arms grow into these large stalks of legs. His skin turns to scales, and he continues to grow into the size, where eventually you start seeing this brilliant shade of royal purple. Two large wings of a span of several tens of feet kind of spreads out, and this draconic head kind of rises up from the form. You notice as he has across the bottom of his belly a number of gems and coins encrusted into his scales. He has earrings piercing the sides of his head, and loops of brilliant metals with gemstones into them. It's a very flamboyant and presentation of a dragon, and by that I mean over adorned. He looks at you.
Didn't
with
you?
these- Go ahead.
Good. Didn't you say you didn't like being the center of attention?
I mean, it's really hard not to be when you look like me.
What type of properties do you think your scales have?
Oh, that's a
I-
wonderful thing. He
Deeply.
also has the spine going down his neck is these floating amethyst gems, kind of just like floating in place. They're not directly attached to his body, and his tail has massive gem growths out of it like spikes.
All right. Let's not size up our alleys for taxidermy quite yet, right?
No, no.
Thank you, Boomer.
never
for
too
taking us
early.
this far.
I want to flick
they-
one over the gems.
I mean, they
You
fall
wanna
off
what?
eventually, don't they? Fall off and grow back. Is that not how that works?
I do shed sometimes.
Let us
Can
know
you
when
feel
that
this?
happens again.
Yes. Did you all want to hop on or not?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Goes ahead and he hops on.
You say there's more of you down near Sangostine and Thorn? Where else?
That I know of.
Where else?
Hey,
There are a few of you around, huh?
I
I suppose we're flying by now.
Yes. So he's just gonna like take off, and it's a few minutes. He flies down the cliffside and lands you all into the grassy plains below. I do not know of many others. Like it's a very like your stomach's lurch as he just dives. You've flown on hippogriffs, but nothing that can do the turns at this pace of these sharp of angles.
Not
Uh,
me. But stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
So he lands and he allows you all to disembark. And now I must take my leave.
Thank you.
Thanks for the lift.
Which one's yours?
This one, he's gonna flap his wings, and the grass kind of like blows out in a circle around him, and he takes off and flies southwestward.
What
Off
an
he
odd
goes.
fellow.
I
Got us this far.
True.
I elbow Sam in the knee. See? That thing could have been on our side, but now he's fucking off to God knows where.
He is on our side.
Yeah.
He'll be on our side for a little while now, actually. Because now he's met us, the idea's in his head to go find more like him. Who might also want to help. That's two so far. Sorry, Flint, you weren't around for the last one, but I think this is actually a good sign. I think we've got friends out there. Which means we can win this.
I'm wondering if he will get prosecuted or attacked, you know, because of the dragon threat that's going on.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think they're
wonder-
discriminating by type of dragon. It's just so long as they're dragon related at all.
They did steal Dragonborn, so they're not even dragons.
That's
But also, Jack, what does it matter if we have friends out there if the fight is like here? If we die here, our friends out there aren't helping us at all.
This won't be the last battle. This is part of whatever steps that at least we're on.
If we
But
kill
when the
all
time
of the
comes-
if we kill all the dragons now, we're done.
Do you expect all of them to be there when we get to the plane of water? Or wherever it is?
Do we not remember seeing? I can't even remember his name right now, but he was in chains. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Beskar the Insatiable, but just one of the other ones, the big old names. One of those big dragons. That was.
Seeing him in chains where?
In the Shadowfell.
Yes.
Was that not Beskar?
That was
That
Was
was
it?
Veskar.
That was
Yeah,
Vesper.
that was
was?
Beskar. Yeah.
That's even more intimidating.
The big bad
'Cause
one.
I was gonna say that's intimidating. Like
Yeah.
these are.
Oh yeah, horribly.
Very
Yeah, but if we kill these dragons here now, then they can't go release him.
So Flint, do you know
Yep.
where they are right now? Because I don't. Do you know where they are?
What, the dragons?
Yeah. How are we gonna find them?
I mean, they're supposed to be on their way here, right?
Right. We don't know how many of them there might be. We know that they might be at a certain point at a certain time.
We know that there's 3.
Yeah.
So we do know how many there are.
We don't know how many there might be going into whatever plane this is, unless we think they'll bring their full strength. I suppose we'll have to assume that they are. If that's the case, then it would help to be able to get slipped by them or take advantage of whatever it is means that they're going to go through there.
The 3 that we know about, real quick, out of character, it's I can remember the red one, the white one we killed. There's a black
Blue
one.
one.
So there's
Blue
the,
one.
There's the
Yeah.
blue one and the green one.
And
that are
the
confronting
blue one
you with
has
the
a
flint
twin,
steel.
right?
Yeah,
you
the
have-
blue one has a twin.
You
That's in
have
the
that's
water.
the Garamore the Storm, and his brother Dalzion Door of the Thunderous Cloud is in the plane of
Alright.
water. Shadila,
Garamore's the one that took the staff from the Flint and Steel.
correct. Shadila the Maw is the green one that fled when Ember drew from the deck of many things. And in the readings of Historia Draconia that you all went over, there's the one last one that is supposedly in the plane of air called Morgaman of the Wastes.
Mhm. Well, look, I'm not his advocate. I'm not even saying this is the best way. It could have gone. I much would have rather have all of them with us, taking care of them in one fell swoop, but apparently that's not in the cards. What might be in the cards later is that we get more backup like that. Best way to do that is to keep at it. Took down one dragon already.
Does anybody know if I can swim?
Can you?
I don't know. I have a
Try.
vague memory of making fun of somebody who couldn't swim when we were trying to cross a river, but I don't know.
We can keep an eye out for some water and then test it.
Seems like something you'd know.
Seems like something I would know, but I have no memories of swimming. I grew
I
up
think that
underground.
means-
I grew
You
up
don't know.
underground, and then I lived in towns, and I don't know if I have ever swam.
Show me your
Okay.
swimming technique.
Hmm?
Show me if you were to swim. Show me what you do. Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
know how
you've
to
never
swim.
swum.
He's gonna drown.
We have to fix this. We have to fix this.
Oh my god.
Like soon.
He's
All
straight
right,
up
let's go.
flapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have much time left.
No, yeah. Let's start following down the trail with just kind of following one of the directions we were given too.
Here's a really easy technique. You go like this, and then kick your legs, and that'll keep you above water. That's what I do.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the plane of water, there's no such thing as above water, but
Same idea, right? Like above an equilibrium. We'll keep like an
Trick
equator
is-
going on.
Use your hands and your feet at the same time. That's the trick. You gotta
Like a
coordinate
jellyfish.
the both of them.
Have you ever
Yeah, because
seen
you're using
those?
both of them.
I vote for a beach day so we could like actually practice the idea before we go in.
We're gonna have a great
I don't think we have
plan.
much time to do a beach day.
At least a beach hour, so he doesn't like think endlessly.
Have you ever seen a jellyfish, Flynn?
What?
Well,
A jellyfish.
No.
I saw
Doubtful.
one when I fell into the ocean way back when. It was like this light blue and purple and
Sugarcane knows how to swim.
it goes like this. It goes,
I will just do what Sugarcane did.
yeah.
yeah, that's a good example.
Cool.
In the
Not a
meantime,
beach.
we have these caps here, and we'll just make sure we distribute them. Everyone gets one. It's a cap of water breathing.
Is it like a hat?
Yeah, right? What's it look like, DM?
That is an excellent question.
You're
That's
gonna
why I
make me
asked.
take off my chef's hat?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Can you put it on your chef's hat?
So yeah, the
Try.
cap of water breathing. It's just there's not one uniform look among them. They look like one looks like a helmet, another one looks like it's like a cloth headdress. It's the head dressing itself that's been enchanted with water breathing magic.
It's like a hat collection right here,
Yeah.
and then you put it on, see? And then you put it on, and you say the command word, Aquafina, and then there's a bubble that kind of
God damn it!
shows up around my head.
Hashtag not sponsored.
At least it wasn't sunny.
Yeah. And then the bubble immediately pops because I'm not underwater, and it only works when we're underwater.
Okay.
Well, that would stick around, I think. I think that's how it works. Anyway. Put my hat on. Great, everyone's got one. Perfect. Add it to the inventory. So in the meantime, I guess we're following those directions we were given,
Yep.
which Jack totally listened to and noted down, and I'm just gonna rely on that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you all are going to continue along the grasslands. Can I get a marching order, please?
I would like to either be second to last or second to first.
I will be third.
Okay.
I'll
Jack's good.
I'll be second to first, and you can be second to last.
Sounds
be
good
in
to
the
me.
back, I guess.
I think Jack would be in the front because this is his home. He's kind of feeling it.
And he has the directions.
He's vibing.
Yep.
All right. So who's in the
Button.
middle?
Jack's in the middle.
Shada will be in front of Elith.
All right. And who's gonna be last? You said
Me.
Flint? Okay. All right. So Flint and Jack, can I get a perception check from you, please?
Mhm. That is an 11.
It is a 9.
11. All right. So as you kind of continue to move forward, you are overall you can't see a whole lot that's going on. The grass is very tall. It is beyond your waist. There are very few
Oh,
trees, but yeah, it's above your head, Flint. And just continue to wade through it all. What would you like to do?
Is this
Does anybody know any songs?
No, we don't have a bard anymore.
No.
Oh, I got it. I spy
Miss
with
Sarah.
my little eye something yellow.
The grass.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm going to be like very careful that not so much as a spark comes out because he doesn't want to start a brush fire.
While
All
we're
right.
walking.
I spy with my little eye something white and puffy.
My hat.
A cloud.
Bingo.
Wow,
Your hat.
that was a good guess.
Hey!
While we're walking, I want to ask, cause Shot is in front of me, right? In the marching order.
Correct.
I'm gonna tap his shoulder and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Shada, quick question. Have you ever heard
What's up?
of a river called? She's gonna look at her notebook. Phlegethon? Phlegethon?
Have I ever heard of that?
Make a history check. It's a Phlegathon.
Phlegathon? Thank you. Phlegathon. Got it.
Phlegathon.
10. Pog.
Wait,
Yeah, 10. Wait, hold up.
Shaz.
14.
14. You can you remember something about a river of fire, but it's within the reaches of the underworld.
It's an awful grim place, but yeah, it's a river in the underworld. Not really one for swimming though. I don't
I
think.
think our water breathing would help there, but interesting. Thank you for that. It's actually very useful. Now I wonder, because you know I can like replace limbs. I wonder if I can like get burnt really bad and be okay. We'll have to test that.
I don't know why you'd want to try that.
Why not? Never
I mean,
die.
Sounds painful.
You'd have
Sorry.
to decide what part of yourself you'd be happy doing without. In case it doesn't work.
That's a good question because I think I use every limb, so I'll really have to put thought into that. But
Maybe you could like cut off part of your earlobe?
yeah, maybe if oh, here's an idea to test y'all. What if I take someone else's limb and try to attach it to me?
I
What
feel
the
like without
fuck?
permission, that'd be pretty screwed up.
That'd
That
be pretty
would be
neat.
pretty screwed up.
You just have spare limbs?
You just have spare limbs lying around?
Does
We
it?
do what you gotta
Wouldn't
do.
it have to be yours? What if you give her? What if you give enough of yourself? What if you cut off like a whole arm and then you reattach someone else's arm?
That's
But
not-
then you give the arm that you cut off to someone else, that person
I heard-
whose arm you took.
Yeah, but how would they?
And
attach-
then you follow that up by cutting off their other arm and replacing your arm with that arm. And then why stop there? You could do the legs. You could do like the lower
I heard
half of the
about a
torso,
boat like
you could do
this.
the head. I mean, you do that enough times, and would you just be the other person now?
No, because you have your inner personality and soul,
Jack,
right?
what's your
Like,
armor class?
It's 17.
17. All right. As you guys are talking, you watch as this crossbow bolt just suddenly appears in Jack's chest, right in the center.
oh my god.
Jack, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
No way, they just assassin bolted him. Are you serious?
Are you trying to ship a Theseus Elif herself?
That's 4. It's a 4.
4. All right, that's going to be a failure. So to start, you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage,
Ouch. Okay.
and then give me a second.
That didn't surprise me.
Do you have the alert feed or something?
Danger sense.
Another 94 points of other damage.
What?
Other damage?
Poison
Oh, I
and
guess-
sneak attack damage.
Actually,
Oh.
danger sense
How
doesn't
are
do
you
that.
looking, Jack? That's
Uncanny dodge, if I may.
I'll allow it.
Will you allow it?
I'll allow it.
Okay. So that's 97, 50.
As like whatever poison was coating this crossbow bolt has suddenly sunk itself into your chest, and you all do not know where it came from. One
Okay.
moment Jack was just looking at you talking, the next moment crossbow bolt in the chest.
they're in the grass.
I want to make my kettle very big and hop inside of it.
Okay, you can consider yourself a 3/4 cover.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna drop down. Oh,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna-
try to figure out where it came from.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Can I get on my
Yeah.
broom and then go on like high ground?
May Zark do the same thing.
You want to go on high ground, Elf?
Oh,
Yes.
Christ.
Zark's looking around too, if I may. It's at 22.
I rolled a 9.
22. Okay, give me a second here. 9 and 22. Let's see here. All right. So as you kind of all duck down and you begin to scout the area of where this could possibly come from, Zark kind of like looks up and is scanning the scenery around you, and you make out a single figure kind of ducked down in the grass, wearing this cloak that is matching perfectly the color of the grasslands.
Oh, okay. Zark's
Another-
gonna
hold on.
draw his bow. Oh,
Natural 20.
take it.
All right, Zark is gonna take some damage too, as is Crossable, as he's
Oh.
looking. He does communicate with everybody what happened. I need Zark to make a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Over there. 22. That's a
All right.
natural 20. 22.
So he will take
Uh-huh.
half poison damage, but it's just gonna be full damage. So that is going to be. Oh.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm just doing 52 points of damage total because it was a natural 20.
52.
Yep, and let me go
Okay.
ahead and get the battle map set up here. Just gotta fix one little thing here.
Cool.
And then we'll be able to roll for initiative in 1 second. Alright. Y'all ready?
Ready?
No.
Yay!
All right.
Alright, everybody. So, I need you all to add your tokens to the screen here somewhere over here in this little 3x3 or up anywhere on this side of the map. It's fine. But you're all together. That's the important part. And let me go ahead and get the Alright, so Zark does point him out to you. He is just over here in the corner of the map. Is everybody's tokens on the map?
I'm still waiting for it to.
Yep.
We also
Double
need-
jack.
Oh, sorry. I don't see it.
Can I get a Coke with that?
No, you can't.
But
Uh,
Go
Okay.
ahead and roll initiative.
okay.
Jesus.
Yes.
Am I tripping, or did Ellis health is like her health bar wrong on roll?
So
I feel like
you need to update your with your token on the map. Update
Yes.
your health on D&D Beyond, and it will update on Roll20.
I did that.
Freak.
Well,
So I think I was over here.
give
probably.
yourself 1 point of damage, and then heal yourself for 1 point.
I got you.
Cool.
Bam. Bam. We're good. 19? Wait, I think that's one of the best initiatives I've ever rolled. Okay.
All right.
Rolling up. Zark's got 18. Jack's got 27, buddy.
All right. So with
Yeah,
that,
where is he? Where is
uh,
this dude?
over here, bottom corner. Might have to zoom out a little bit. All right. So with that, Jack, it is your turn to start.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Just trying to get that ruler to work. Could you tell me the distance between me and the target, by the way, at this point?
So your distance between you and the target is 105 feet.
105 feet. Okay, got it. Cool. I would like to move 30 feet towards him. Apologies, I'm unable to select my token at the moment. This just roll 20 behavior. Would you be able to move me 30 feet
Closer?
towards the target? Yeah. Yes, please. Q.
Okay, thank you.
Or you can pick it up and then right click.
Yep.
All right, we are now 30 feet closer.
Cool. I would like to, let me see now, it's still about 90 feet away, right? I'll use my bonus action to dash and move even closer.
You're 75 feet away.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Only 75 still? Or...
Well, it'll be
I see. I gotcha. So I'll move
45
feet.
now.
So, yeah, cool. That's it. Got it. Wonderful. All right. And at this point, I'm reaching out, and I'm going to cast Hold Person on them.
Okay.
So I'm going to reach out, cast the shadows will kind of like grip at him, and he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 17, please.
That is going to be a 11. He will fail.
Okay, he is paralyzed now. It's concentration. I'm concentrating on it, and I'm closing the distance with him, and that's it. That's my turn.
All right.
You're not going anywhere.
So he like seizes up, and he's like, very hard to move for him right now. He gets to make a saving throw at the end of his turn, correct?
That's next turn. He's already made his turn. At this point.
Well,
At the end
so
of each of
it's-
its turns, right?
So it's his
well,
turn.
it's his
next.
turn now.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Target another saving throw. That's true. All right. End of his turn.
That will be an 8. He will
Okay.
fail. Huzescu,
Okay.
you are next.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop Twilight Sanctuary here. That's Channel Divinity. And I'm also going to just go ahead and use Step to the Night to get that flying speed as well.
Okay.
It's my radius. And I end my turn.
All right. What's the radius for your
30 feet. Alright. And I end my turn in it, which gives, yep, 3 round heal, exactly.
Don't you have to be in dim light to do that? You're in
well,
bright
I can
light
use...
right now.
Yeah, but my Channel Divinity lets me create dim light around me.
Okay. That works. Alright, Huzescu, that is your turn. Aleph, it is now your turn.
This is great news. So I have no interest in restraining this individual. I'm going to go ahead and shoot him thrice with Eldritch Blast. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what that does. 15, 17, 16?
What's the range?
Like 300 feet or something crazy
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
300
Okay.
feet.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All of those will hit.
Oh, are you serious? This is great.
15 will just hit.
Get him over here.
Although he's
15,
also
7,
paralyzed.
and 15,
it's not
so
a
it's
melee
37.
attack.
It's
It's not a
37
melee,
damage in
okay.
total, and with each of those blasts, I would like to pull him towards us by 10 feet, so about 30
Damn.
feet.
So it's 37 points of damage in total?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Material girl.
And you're gonna pull him 30 feet closer. Does him taking damage and hold person?
No, it doesn't.
Alright. Aleph, just as you do that, does a 17 hit?
Hit me,
Yeah, hit you.
obviously. But it's not gonna
Alright.
kill me.
I need you to make a
God.
constitution save, please.
No. Let me
Wait,
find
is he
it
not
real
paralyzed anymore?
There's more than one.
Oh, there's more than one. Oh, cool.
There's more than one.
quick.
Yeah.
I got an 18. Get screwed.
God
Get
damn.
screwed.
Keep your temporary hit points in mind.
Okay.
Do I succeed?
You succeed.
Yes.
Do they reveal themselves by firing?
They do. So, Al, to
Was it-
start, you're gonna
Ooh.
take 21 points of piercing damage. plus,
Easy.
and you're gonna take half of this poison damage.
Yeah.
That is 14 points of poison damage.
How much poison damage?
So 35 points total is what you just took.
Oh, that's easy. I can do that. That's nothing.
And he will go ahead and reveal his location.
What a little loser, bro.
And they are going to now be labeled appropriately. All right. It's now Zark's turn, followed up by Sam. Wow, you guys did not roll well on initiative.
No, we did not.
Cool. Up here, huh? Great. All right. Zark is going to send his beast companion, if I may. He's going to use a bonus action to command his beast companion to move up to it. Let me see now. Beast companion's got speed of 40 feet.
Go ahead.
Not quite enough to get up to. Oh, no. Yeah, sure. Right up there. And it is itself going to charge at him. I need a strength saving throw, please.
All right.
Oh wait, hang on a sec. I'm gonna attack first. I apologize. Spell attack modifier. Cool. Yeah, great. Here we go. And it's gonna be 13 to hit.
13 will miss.
13 will miss. All right. Multi attack. Cool. That is what it can do at the moment. All right. In the meantime, Zark is going to use both his action to fire his longbow at this dude.
Okay.
Dude up above there. Okay. Fuck you and the rest of your friends. 21 and 19.
Both will hit.
Both will hit.
And which one, the red or blue one?
The blue one.
Okay.
So that's going to be 14 piercing damage.
He is
and then
favorite foe
another.
now?
Yeah, he's favorite foe, and then another 7 points of piercing damage, plus the favorite foe is... What is that? I'll get to it. It's like an extra bit of damage. Here we go. 1d8.
So a
4.
total of 25 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Awesome. Anything else for Zark's
Yeah.
turn?
Any rocks that he can just duck behind, cover,
This is
that
a
kind of thing?
grassland. Unfortunately not.
Alright, that's it, I guess.
All
Stay right here.
Sam, it is now your turn.
Sam's going to hop over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is going to cast Mind Sliver, and Blue Dude needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. That's going to be an 18.
That passes, so he does not take the damage.
So he doesn't take any damage, or does he take half damage?
No damage.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
All right, Flint, with 3/4 cover, currently in your cauldron. What are you doing?
Yep. I'm gonna use my action and my movement to get here.
Okay.
And then bonus action rage.
All right.
It's my
And
turn.
That's your turn. All right, cool. Shada, it is now your turn.
Okay, so Shada's going to use feline agility and get himself right up here next to this guy.
Okay.
And he is going to make a couple attacks with Zellsbane.
All right.
Alright, that's a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, Shada's going to make that a tripping attack.
All right.
So yeah, that's a strength save.
It is cocked. It is a 5.
Oh yeah, that fails horribly. So, prone. Okay, and that's also... Hold on, an extra... I think it's actually an extra D10 of damage now, yeah.
Ooh.
An extra... Okay, it's 2, so it's 14 slashing damage total.
All right.
And then... Shada's gonna make another attack.
Alright.
Alright.
This time with advantage.
Yep. Cool. Whoop. 17 again.
That will hit.
For 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And a crit. Nice.
All right.
For that's 13 slashing damage.
Okay. He's looking hurt.
Cool. Nice. Sick. Yeah. All right then. That let me see if I can do anything for a bonus action. No, yeah, that'll be it.
Jack, it is your turn.
Okay, Jack's gonna run up to this paralyzed motherfucker, and green fire is gonna dance along the edge of his rapier as I strike.
Auto crit.
With advantage, I believe.
It's an auto crit.
So, natural 20 anyway. So here's the auto crit. Bonus action Hexblade's Curse. Sorry, 93.
All right, so
Plus 98 points of damage.
so you just watch Jack severely wounded, and he just runs up and slices this guy's head clean off. It automatically cauterizes as it does so.
Oh, I stab him. It's a thrust, and I guess it goes right through the neck. Gets
It
the head
does.
off.
It
Poor thing.
does. It does. It does all those things. It's more
Yeah.
like, since it's a flaming blade, it's like a hot knife through butter. Is how I imagine it. Even though it's a rapier, it just. You know in those movies where it's like this very thin thread gets suddenly yanked across someone, and then they just like slide apart a moment later. That's how I
Yeah.
imagine it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little bits of him kind of fly off, like little parts of like shadow and so forth, and kind of rejoin into like Jack's body, and so I heal a little bit by 8 points.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice.
Hexblade's Curse.
All right, he's executed. It's now your turn.
Alright, epic. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move up so I can make sure everybody's in my radius here. Keep Elith in it. How far away is he right now? Okay, with 40 feet, I should be able to hit him with a... Yeah, guiding bolt. I'm just gonna hit him with a very minor, just guiding bolt, just a normal one.
Okay. That is going to hit.
22 to hit.
8
All right.
points of radiant damage, still up.
And he's also going to start shining, and he's gonna get... Or whoever hits him next is gonna get advantage on their
He's
attack.
already prone, but you got it.
Oh.
Elif,
Yeah, but if he gets up,
it is now
Right.
your turn if Fusescu is done.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Elif.
Sure thing, boss. I'm not really gonna choose to do anything different. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast this blue
All
individual
of those
up
are with
there.
advantage.
Didn't you say he was prone?
Yeah, they're all with advantage.
yeah,
I'm
but guiding
pretty
bolt.
sure they're all gonna hit.
They
There's
are,
a lot
guiding
of
roll
numbers
damage.
going on. Gotcha. So then we're gonna roll 3 damage. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing.
Elif, how do you want to do this?
Honestly, I'm really thinking the liver. I don't know why, but I'm thinking that the liver is a great target spot. Really evaporate it, you know what I mean? Because that's the most durable part of your body, you know, So if you evaporate the liver, you're really in for a bad time.
Honestly, you'll die within 10 minutes due to liver failure.
Fair enough. That's what I'm
My
saying.
liver is real strong. I know what you're talking about.
So, Elif, very particular aiming, just completely like pull along the upper abdomen area. Just the first one knocks him over, the next two just find their way there, and this guy just coughs up blood. And there's just this hole in his body where his organs used to be. Now a splatter of matter across the area.
I'd like to react to his untimely death and capture his soul while we're at it.
You got it.
And I'm gonna shake it very violently.
Okay, now who were you? And I'm gonna search through the one that I killed.
I'm going to help search through the blue one.
Yeah, I'll help out as well with the blue one.
Guys, we just murdered some people.
This was not
don't
murder.
think I'm
This
first,
was
they tried.
self-defense.
And that will end combat, by the way.
Thank you. Whew. That was That was great. Oof. Um, I'm
think
gonna
it's
like
more-
look through stuff. Yeah.
One of the shortest initiatives we've done. So
Right.
go ahead.
I would like to I'd like to also gather everybody around me, make sure everybody gets their temp hit points.
So, was it an investigation check? Because I rolled a 30.
What were you investigating one more time? I was kind of switching things over.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, sure.
bodies.
I'm looking through the body of the one that I decapitated.
Yeah, so
and they
looking
are
through
too.
the body,
We're all looking.
you do find a vial of poison that he had one more dose of. You also find a symbol of a flame that is kind of etched into a coin.
I'm gonna do. Do I recognize where that might be from?
Make a wisdom check.
Flame gets into a coin.
That's a wisdom save.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this the same no matter what?
It's the same no matter what.
Okay. So no, you have no idea.
I don't recognize who these guys are. I mean, they're not just. Do they look like bandits on the road? The kind of bandits that I would have encountered by this point, or do they look like
looking at them, Jack, you have seen these people before. They haven't been aggressive in this regard, but you have seen them before. These are fanatics. They are people that you have seen pledging their loyalty to the dragons in the cities of
Dragon lovers.
Catarin and Restoria, and you've heard rumors of them making their way across the mountains to here, and it seems like they were out
cultists?
and waiting for
Dragon
you.
cultists. Any sign of any documentation, any letters, anything like that?
You don't have any letters.
Okay. What weapons do they have on them?
They each had a short sword and a crossbow.
Ooh,
They-
all right. Well,
A heavy crossbow each.
ooh.
You know, if those guys had hit anybody except for us, they would have died immediately. Like they would have killed innocent people just
Yeah.
immediately for walking through some grasslands.
They were coming for us.
These
They knew we
areas
were coming.
were under dragon control, weren't they?
They
Yeah.
currently,
Are more
or
like-
Yeah.
By now.
Okay.
I think they're just pricks.
I'm going to go ahead and undress one of the cultists, and I'm going to start putting on his clothes.
Kinky.
Yeah. There is a massive hole in the abdomen of the clothing of one of the cultists. It's bloody,
Maybe you
but
want
otherwise-
this one.
From a distance, this should work. If we start disguising ourselves as them, we might get less attacks.
Yeah.
Aleph, did you want to do anything with your soul?
Well, I did want to shake it.
Yep.
I don't know if he feels pain or not, but hopefully he does. And then, yeah, we can ask some questions while we continue to travel.
Mm-hmm.
But
Good idea.
Yeah.
Find out where
that's
they're
kinda
located.
what I
One.
really-
We can find out where they're headquartered. Where's their
Right, figure
base?
out what they're
yeah.
doing.
We should
And
ask
I
if
like
they
this
were.
idea. And I'm just taking the cultist uniform from mine because he was decapitated, so he's probably fine. Like no holes in the armor.
just bloody, but you can prestidigitation it right up.
Cool.
I cast mending, and I fixed the hole on mine.
Real quick, just a quick question before we move on. Were they human, elven, or what?
Yeah, so one of them was, they were both humanoid. One was an elf, the other one was human, but they had dragon flesh grafted onto their bodies.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
We should ask if they were here specifically for us, because if they were, that means the dragons are afraid of us, which is good for us.
It also means they have great intel because they're not supposed to know that we're right here.
Fair. Maybe these guys were just supposed to wait here and find anybody who was coming out of that hole.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Or maybe or maybe it's just a regular patrol, and our descriptions are just passed around in there.
Doubtful. Or maybe a bit of both. Could be there's more of them. Very likely there's more of them. All looking out for us. Anyway.
Did we find any of their poison? Sorry, I missed that.
They each had 1 vial of poison left.
Okay. When
That
adding it
poison
to
looks like it hurt. Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
potent. When adding it to our inventory, is it like a vial of basic poison, or do we just don't know yet?
You do not know.
Oh, okay. Cool. Finally, their cloaks. Anything special about them? They help them blend into the grassland like that.
So looking at them, they are more so done artistically rather
color.
than magically.
Okay. That's still good to have. Go ahead and pop that cloak on. That way to help camouflage myself. Or maybe the stealthy members of the group should have those.
No, I'm fine. You take one.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other one, someone else can take the other one.
I don't think it'll fit me.
I mean,
Sure.
I think it could fit over you. Am I able to wear one of these cloaks over the current cloak I'm wearing?
I mean, yes, it's like wearing a coat over a coat. It's uncomfortable. But...
Cloak of the Manta. Yeah, it's a little hot.
Yeah, but it's necessary. I'm pretty flashy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pick up my kettle and return it to its normal size.
Okay.
Okay.
Did
On
Zark
any
show
of
any
their-
bolts or?
Yeah, he's gonna recover a couple of arrows, if I may.
And get all 3 back.
Wonderful.
Do they have anything that has like any sort of images of a dragon on there?
The only you find are coins with a flame etched into it.
Okay.
Since
Alright.
they were using crossbows, wouldn't that mean that they also have arrows or bolts of some kind?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so they each
Zark
have a
could pick those.
quiver containing 8 bolts. One's 8, the other one's
Cool.
11.
Cool.
They came very underprepared.
Right?
That's not even enough to shoot all of us like 3 times.
Honestly, if they had an escape plan, all they'd have to do is start a brush fire, and most of us would be dead before Ellis could lift us out.
I don't agree with that. Personally, just because we could create a chain link, y'all could hold each other's hands and feet, you know what I mean? Or, man, if Ember was here, he could probably do some kind of crazy.
If Ember were here, he'd
Fire.
probably just teleport us out.
Okay, you're right, but I was thinking something cooler, like fire manipulation. But you're right,
Imagine if we had a fire wizard, guys. That'd be cool.
right?
Oh,
Wouldn't that
gosh,
be?
for real.
You don't even know, Flint. You don't even know.
A little convenient, you know. You kind of lose track of where you are after a while.
I'm not certain it'd work for the sheer amount of fire involved in a brush fire, but it's good thought.
Anyway, at this point, we're continuing our journey, but now we're extra careful, sort of keeping on the lookout for more assassins.
Right, so same marching order.
Yeah.
Jack and Flint, perception checks, please. And Aleph, you said mentioned you
Okay.
wanted to ask you questions. Did you still want to do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, what questions did we want to ask?
Dan.
Because I remember where their headquarters are. Let me see something real quick. Because I'm pretty
23.
sure they have to answer honestly.
They do.
Yes. So that's going to be my first question, is like where the dragon slash cultist headquarters are in the grasslands, where they're holding up right now.
We come from Duskwallow.
Let me record this. I have no idea where that is. Do any of you know where Duskwallow is?
Duskwallow.
Duskwallow.
Duskwallow. Does it sound familiar?
You can make a history check. Jack, you can do so with advantage.
Okay. Duskwallow. Name sounds familiar.
I got a 15.
So 22, natural 20.
All right,
It's,
so both of you know where this is. It is a village that is right against the lake between Ashtar and Haldren.
Oh, so that's the village they were talking about.
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
Huh,
Very
I guess
interesting.
we're headed there anyway. So,
Well,
must-
that's the headquarters. So unless y'all want to have some conflict, maybe.
oh, we're gonna have to head there.
I'll just say I'm a new
Hmm.
recruit.
Any other questions y'all would like to ask?
How many do you have?
I have 5 more uses.
How many of them are there?
How many of you are there, mysterious soul?
Hunting for us.
Where are the dragons?
So how many are there? We're gonna answer that one. There's plenty to defend the lake, so none may interfere.
Sure.
Plenty.
Plenty.
Okay. Are there any spellcasters among them?
Are there any good spellcasters?
Yeah. These
Because
Like,
y'all were
like
not
the-
very good rangers or whatever you were.
powerful
Someone's
spellcasters.
grafting dragon flesh onto their bodies.
That might just be the dragons.
Disgusting.
Hey,
What
that's
did-
a question.
That
Where are
girl-
they getting the dragon flesh from?
Well, I think they took it from the corpses of the dragons we killed. I think.
Did they?
Yeah,
Did they retrieve those corpses?
Yeah, they just stop in and grab them.
I think they got them. What, when we were in Minaria, they took the dragons
Well,
skin from there. Am I remembering that correctly?
I'm just gonna put this out there because I had
You're
this ugly
thinking of
idea.
the mind flayers. They took the bodies of the dragons that you killed in Minaria, and they were using
Mhm.
those for experiments on their end. But they're not. They haven't been linked to the skin grafted soldiers.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
except-
okay.
Except that's exactly what I'm about to suggest is that what if that's not necessarily dragon flesh? What if that's dragonborn flesh?
Here's another thought.
We could just ask where they're getting the flesh.
Where's it coming from? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Okay. Where is the flesh coming from that you're using to graft?
The Elder Lords have found a number of subordinates that they flay and then heal, and they use that to graft the flesh.
Wait. What? Do they like fillet like living dragons?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm guessing it's like dragonborn and kobolds that they're like peeling the skin off of and putting on
No.
people.
Or like the young dragons.
Young dragons,
Ew.
specific.
It's like, have you guys ever taken a lizard and like pulled its tail off and then the tail grows back and then you pull that tail off and it grows back and you can just create infinite lizard tails and you make lizard tail stew out of it?
I'm not sure.
Can't say I have.
I thought they only
Oddly-
grew them back once, and then after that, it kind of gets weird.
Yeah, it's
Honestly,
very
I take
resourceful of you.
I take it a step further. Imagine for a moment that you're an evil overlord dragon who doesn't really care about anything except, the overall supremacy of your race. They could have specifically had children for that purpose. Just saying.
Very true. So, from what we've gathered, they're okay. This is messy. This is not looking great. They're in Duskwallow with plenty of protection, right? And for the grafting, they're using living dragons and keep them living, which means they're not actually depleting their dragon resources, which is not great for us.
Could you you can ask for their names.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna shake the cage again for fun and ask the name of the soul and his companion. Or are we talking about the dragons?
Them, the cultists.
Good. Stay
let's
with
let's
that.
find out names, and after that we can find out who they are in town.
DM freaks out trying to think of names for cultists.
Oh, I got it.
Sorry. Okay. Not sorry.
My name was Kirtar. My
And your
companion's
friend?
name was Elephon.
Elephone?
Elephon. Elephon.
Like elephant, except for
Haha,
Elephone.
elephone. Haha.
Hey, elephant. It's a very common name over here. Elephant.
Really? I've never heard
yeah.
it before.
I had like I have 3 friends called Elephant growing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we ever catch the names of any of the cultists back in town? Or I don't remember any of them.
I think Kelwyn had a pamphlet. I don't know.
Is that 2 more? Is that
That
about
was
right?
Zark. Zark had a pamphlet.
No, that was
Kelvin
Kelwyn.
had the pamphlet.
Oh, Zark went there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
How many more questions? 2 or 3?
2. Yep.
2 more? Okay. Let's ask who in town. Who in town of note? So that kind of thing. We're about to hit this town. We want to know, is the innkeeper in on it? Yeah, are the guards in on it? Who do we have to look out for?
In which town? In like Cateran and stuff, or in Duskwallow?
Duskwallow.
I think everyone's in on it. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, let's find
I
out
don't
for
even-
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna ask if Duskwallow has any sense of normalcy, and if so, are they in on it, or is it just like a giant cult headquarter?
Those non-loyal to the draconic cause in Duskwallow were eliminated upon us arriving.
Oh, okay, so they're all brainwashed. Got it.
Whoa. Damn.
So we're
We were
basically
right there, too.
walking into a nest.
Yeah.
Here's a fun idea. Burn the town to the ground.
Actually, I think I agree.
Not opposed to the idea, to be honest. Maybe not immediately. Let's tread carefully. Let's not jump into these things before we know for sure what would happen. Let's get into their strength.
Isn't one of the dragons red? I mean, fire's kind of their thing. Burning
think-
it doesn't seem like.
I think that's what killed them.
It won't
Killed that
affect
one.
the dragon, but it'll affect the cultist, won't it?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
they're giving them dragon flesh so that they can be resistant to, like, fire and shit.
I mean, it depends on what type of dragon it was, grafted in.
Yeah.
That's a good question for the DM. We've seen these dragon flesh grafted individuals, a few of them now.
Mm-hmm.
What colors of the flesh have we seen so far?
So far, you've seen black and green, and then those were the majority, and there's one that had blue.
We've interacted with a red dragon before, and from my remembrance, they are not very friendly or cooperative.
Oh?
I wonder if they would even. Obviously, they want supremacy, but I wonder if they would actually be involved with an operation like this. You know what I mean?
The vials of poison that you guys picked up? Sorry, tangent. I had a thought. Doesn't happen often. The vials of poison that you picked up, do you think that's dragon poison? Like, green dragons are poison dragons, right?
Oh, that's a thought.
And there's a green dragon loose, and we've seen people with green dragon flesh.
Yeah.
Is there any way to test that? Do we have like a pH tester or something?
I don't know.
pH tester.
Yeah.
All our smart people went away. I don't know what to do anymore.
Sure.
Let's just. why
we're,
don't we
we're back to
hold
the
on for it?
himbos.
It's not like Amber could have done much about what looking at that poison anyway. He was interested in magic. This is poison. This is something else.
Pretty sure Ember had the identify spell.
Whatever that means.
Jack, do you know your poisons
That's
very
for
well?
forward.
I mean, I know you do like stealthy stuff, but
Once in a while, not like this.
I gotcha.
This was something else.
You have
Maybe a
one
little bit
question
more
left.
than I do.
I could pray on it.
Well,
Not the Orcus.
Don't speak his name, bro. Relax.
do you want to ask them? Are they? All right, I'm gonna brainstorm this with you, and you can tell me if this is worth asking or not. Do you want? We could ask them. Are there more of them hunting for us right now? You could ask them. Are they waiting to ambush us by the time we get into town? You could ask
What
them.
about what is the like group, the culmination's next step? Because that'll kind of give us insight onto both of those questions, whether they're
That's right.
following us, whether they're planning another attack. Thoughts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
That
Okay.
sounds about right.
We don't even know for sure that the rest of them even know we're here.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if we can get some insight into the cultist and dragon company next steps.
Cool. I'm gonna cough blood for a minute because I got really hurt.
Don't we have a health potion?
Oh, don't use those.
We have several.
I'll let it pass for a minute.
Don't we have a healer?
Oh
Slightly.
yeah, we do.
3-round heal?
So, what are you asking, Alice?
I'm asking what the cultists and their dragon overlords, what the next steps are for them.
Hmm.
What they plan to do next.
How beat up are you here, Jack?
Minus about 50.
Okay, let's see.
Our purpose was to serve as scouts for any countering force from the Empire and eradicate small bands of people who were traveling.
Yeah. Failures.
It's a boring job.
We are to notify them of anyone who may prevent them from entering the island in the middle of the lake.
The island. Ah.
Oh.
I see.
Oh.
Oh,
That-
okay.
That doesn't tell me their next steps though, but fair enough. Maybe he doesn't know the next steps, you know?
He is a grunt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm-
What comforts me is that thing I did where I froze him. That's not something I can do to really anyone that's not humanoid. That's something that I can do to people. They're still people. They're not creatures just yet. Just
A
deep.
dragonborn humanoid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Okay. But that bard looked like a human, but he was a dragon. Would it work on him when he looks like a human?
Guess we'll find out. You know, that level of commitment makes me think
No.
this could be. It could be those. He mentioned the Elder Lords.
What do you mean that level of commitment?
I don't know. Just
By the
thinking
way,
that.
Alice, with your last question, the dull blue light within your cage fades.
Shake now, bro.
Like,
Don't answer
how
that.
do you
Anyways.
how do you get a fervor like that in people? I mean, I guess they think of these maybe they think of these dragons in a kind of religious devotion, but something's making me wonder if maybe they've actually been brainwashed, mind controlled, completely had their reasons taken from them.
Well, when you
Well,
think there's no other way, I mean, you're gonna do what you can to survive.
We did. Oh, I wasn't there. Never mind.
I mean, we ran into cultists before the dragons really had a grasp on what the Valyrian Empire.
Even so, I mean, if you think about it, dragons are intimidating in lore and everything, and once they start showing up again like that,
There's also that, and sometimes when people see something that should be feared, they worship it in order to prevent it from striking out at them.
Also, like, if a being of higher power was like, hey, I can grant you these abilities that will make you stronger, I know some people who would, take advantage of that and do whatever that higher power said, including making their body sort of weird.
Straight facts.
Hmm. Yeah, you make a point.
With that being said, though, I'm going to cast Aura Vitality.
Oh, you didn't have to use that, but thank you.
No, I'm gonna make sure you're all healed up good. So that's concentration up to 1 minute. I get to heal 2d6 hit points every 6 seconds, so that would be
Just
20d6
roll-
healing.
Yeah.
That's
And that's
75
for-
healing.
My goodness.
I'm gonna give as much of that Jack needs. I'm just gonna give the rest to Zark.
I think that. Ooh, okay. I need 42, so that leaves 33 for Zark.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay. Okay. How close
Thank
are
you.
we to the village right now?
What was that?
How close are we to the village by that?
So you all have been traveling for a couple hours. You can guess that you have just a few more hours. You can get there by late afternoon. The pace that you're
Cool.
currently going.
Just to recap, I apologize. The directions that we got from our friend involved following the path down and curving. Did he mention the village?
You did.
He
Okay.
said he said follow the path along, and you could be there by the end of the day.
Oh, okay. Cool. Got it. All right.
Do we have any gauge on how long until the planes get close enough to each other that this portal opens?
It's supposed to happen within the next 24 hours.
Dope.
Okay. Okay. So we really don't have a lot of time to mess around.
No.
We need to acquire a couple of boats, or we need to try and just swim straight across the lake, or, seeing how we now can breathe underwater, I guess we could try to just walk there, but I mean, I don't want to get caught in a riptide.
What are you talking about? What kind of riptide? From the lake?
I mean, I suppose it's an inland body of water, so it's not going to be as strong.
You can.
But
We can all
there could
breathe
still be
underwater,
current.
right?
Yeah, but if there's a current, it can drag you away, smash you along stuff, and just be a general nuisance.
What if we all like linked arms or something?
That might help.
Mm-hmm.
We could literally just walk into the lake, come up on the island.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I wouldn't mind getting a look at Duskwallow, at least from a distance.
Yeah.
We might actually find some boats from there. I know we could just wade in.
Hold on. Are we gonna get to Duskwallow at dusk?
Late afternoon. Not
And
evening.
we'll go wallowing after that.
Mm-hmm.
Get out.
So we've got a couple of hours. How fast can we travel?
You have three
Like-
paces. You can travel stealthily and sacrifice time for trying to move unseen. You can move at a normal pace, or you can move at a fast pace and you have disadvantage on your perception checks.
Okay, at a normal pace. How many miles per hour are we going at a normal
you
pace?
can cover 30 miles in a day at normal pace.
Okay, so
That's roughly like 10 hours of travel time, so like 3 miles an hour.
okay, so we're not within 3 miles of the place yet, right?
No.
Okay.
You're
I
like
would like.
you're like 2 or 3 hours away.
Okay. When we have a feeling that we're about 2-ish miles away, I would like to stop for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
By the
Alright.
way, it was a 23 in the perception check at that time.
Oh, noted.
Yeah.
You know, have we
Yeah.
noticed any wildlife?
Yeah, so you've seen
Yeah.
a few animals. You notice a couple elephants, other wildlife, just assorted.
Okay.
Zerk's beast just goes,
I have an amazing idea, Flint. You need to help me with this.
Yeah? What's your amazing idea?
We speak with animals. We try to recruit a bunch of elephants and get them to literally just charge the town, and then we go to
Yes!
the island.
Yes! Yes! I love it!
Wow. That's actually really smart. Low key, yeah.
Do we see any elephants near us?
With Jack's perception check, like off the distance, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of your travel time, but you can go off and travel a few hundred yards to get to him.
It's
you want
like a
to
family
put
of
them in
elephants.
harm's way? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Take a
I
little
feel like
persuading.
I
I feel like if I was a dragon, an elephant would be a good sized snack, and I would probably eat those. And I feel like if these elephants want the dragons gone, which if I was an elephant, I would want the dragons gone, then I would help get rid of the dragons.
I think
They
if I was
do
an
move through
elephant,
villages.
I
Yeah.
would think about that.
I heard
No,
somebody
they
turned
do.
themselves into a giant elephant and ran down the city road once.
I thought that was a T-Rex.
They are vengeful. That's true. They can be vengeful, especially if they've had their homes destroyed.
Right.
Right? So let's go, speak with animals and talk with some elephants.
Yep, got to speak with animals. Yay. How's your persuasion, Flint?
Let's find out. Not good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so speaking with
I'll
animals,
go
the
ahead
way it
and lead on
works is that it lets the animals understand you, but they don't
Mhm.
necessarily talk back.
This
I
better
mean-
be an inspiring speech.
Gosh,
So
right?
you approach, and the one of the elephants does turn towards you and stomps their foot a few times.
Hey, we're friends. Hold on.
We're
Hold on.
friendly.
Make a persuasion check.
What do elephants eat?
We-
Would you like a timber?
They might. Do I have advantage with Flint helping me out?
Sure.
Hey.
There we go, 29.
Still has
Hey.
its guard up, but it seems like it's going to let you get a little bit closer. And as you slowly begin to move closer to this fantastic pachyderm, that's where we're going to take our mid-session break.
What's a pachyderm?
Cool.
Pachyderm is
Elephant.
Thick skin.
Funny
I
elephant.
gotcha.
it's a I believe the defining feature of a pachyderm, and someone can correct me wrong, but one of them is
Thick
a
skin.
3-toed foot. So like rhinos are also pachyderms.
This
believe
is such cool info.
Someone can look that up. Anyway, so we will be back here in about 15 minutes, everybody. Don't forget to hit that follow button. It is time for our dice giveaway as well. So the keyword is going to be flesh. So you're going to type that into our Twitch chat for a chance to win some fantastic dice. Once again, that keyword is flesh. And Mr. Midnight Jack, please tell them if they miss any of the session, what can they do?
Oh, they can suffer. But if they want to climb out of that pit, they can catch us on YouTube or Spotify or wherever it is you get your podcasts. And apparently, quite a few of you are. And we're very happy to provide you our audio pleasure.
Fantastic.
Shout out to the Brazilian.
And the finish.
By all means, catch us wherever you'd like to catch us, because we put all that stuff up on YouTube, and we're happy to see you there. And if you ever want to catch up with us in person, we have a Discord server too.
Thank you, Jack.
Exclamation Discord in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you all for joining so far. Don't forget to hit that follow button, and go ahead and type flush in chat for your chance to win some shiny new math rocks. See you soon. And welcome back, everyone. So where we last left off, Flint and Sam, you were approaching some a pack of elephants. They let you get a little bit closer. The matriarch has given you permission to step a little bit closer. What would you like to do? Let me know when you do cast Speak with Animals.
Oh, I thought we already did that.
I did not hear anyone declare it, so we'll go ahead and consider that now.
Yes, we'll consider it now. We'll begin with an offering of, like, some peanuts, small fruits,
A veggie timber.
a veggie timber.
I made this for you.
Mm-hmm. And we'll say, we're here. Oh, wait, no. Gosh. We'll take a moment, see if they take the food.
Okay, go ahead and make an animal handling check with advantage.
Shoot. Flint, do you want to take that?
Bruh, I got a +0, but I'll do it.
I feel like the two worst people were chosen for this job.
15.
15.
I don't know, but we're chosen. They chose to do it.
So
It's their
they
idea,
step
they're
forward,
steering the
they like expect food, and they do lift a few of the items and put it in their mouth using their trunk. Elephant mouths are really weird.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Have you seen the dragons? Big scary flying things? Stomp once for yes and twice for no.
I'm pretty certain that we have to speak with animals, so they can just say yes or no.
So the way Speak with Animals works is that you can talk to the beast and they understand you, but they do not speak back.
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate.
Comprehend.
What am I thinking of? There's another spell.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of.
I think you're thinking of how fearbolgs have that
classic.
racial ability to talk to animals,
Yeah.
but they can't understand them.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. I have the spell description up on Roll20.
So the elephant does speak back in that case. Many of us have been hunted.
Cool. Well, we're hunting the dragons, and if we were hoping you might help. And you don't have to fight dragons. Don't worry about that. But they have cultists in a town, and we need to get through the town to the lake to the portal to stop the dragons. And if you could help, you just scare some people, maybe, or like, you got some big fucking tusks. Maybe you could jam those bitches through some people. I don't know.
So make a persuasion check as a straight roll.
You want to do that, Sam?
Yes. 20.
We will not fight for you.
Why?
My pack is already dwindling. We will not risk the lives of what we have left.
Okay, well, if we don't kill the dragons, you could probably make your way into the Valerian Empire. The dragons aren't there yet. There's a tunnel. Do you know what a worm is? Big fucking purple thing. They made a bunch of tunnels through the mountains Over there.
Get out the other side.
I mean, they could just come out through the fucking brothel.
There's a lot of branching tunnels. They'd get lost and probably die in there.
The southern part of their numbers is the smallest force.
Smallest numbers to the south. Okay.
And that is what we offer you for assistance.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Honestly, if we're careful with them, they can do a single pass through maybe even just the outskirts of town. Make them think that they're going to stampede through and then pull away.
Yeah, you could just be by the town and blow your trunks real loud. I've heard that. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
I will not
That
put
will
any
work.
members of my family at risk.
That's fine. You can stand on the other side of a hill, make a racket, and then flee. That will work.
She turns away from you and begins to walk away.
Okay, bye!
And her, along with her
Where'd
pack,
it go?
move southward.
Okay.
That bad, huh?
I wanna toss like an apple to a baby one, little one, as they leave.
Picks it up. Eats it with a quanch.
Punch.
Quanch.
Bye now!
Mm.
So, elephants are being hunted by dragons, but they're scared and they don't want to put themselves in danger, which makes sense. But they did say that the south is less reinforced than the rest of the town.
That's good to know. It's helpful, actually. I mean, that's where we're facing. Good. Okay.
Okay.
That's good info.
Yeah, good info.
How do elephants know the word reinforce?
Oh, they know about attacking human places.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe it has to do with the spell.
Oh no. They talked to a grandmother elephant. There.
Fun fact.
She's the one whose job it is to look out for the rest of them, so she knows
Right.
these things.
So cute. It'd be a great thing to have Earl right now because I feel like he would really be able to speak to them and get through.
Fun fact, did you know that elephants have a specific noise that means, hey, there's bees in the area, let's leave immediately?
Why bees?
Because bees sting.
Well,
quite the-
lions.
Bees do
Ew.
sting.
I mean,
Okay, but a lion can be smashed if they're nimble enough. A bee, what can an elephant do against a bee?
Imagine one of those things
Not being
going
that
up
way.
your trunk and then, like, stinging the inside of your trunk. How horrible would that be?
Mm-hmm.
Don't bees die like as soon as they sting something?
Only some of them do. Honeybees.
Yeah, some variations do, others don't.
Oh. I only know about that through the bee legends.
There are many bee
That's
legends.
nice. They know how to steer clear of each other.
Did you know bees talk to each other through interpretive dance?
did you know that?
bees
elephants-
walk around.
Really
You know, sometimes humans talk to each other through dance.
True fact.
Sarah
Tieflings
did that a
do.
lot.
Tieflings do it too. Don't
Sarah did
doubt.
that a lot.
I miss Sarah.
I do too, but I think he is in a happier place. I think he's
I
living
hope so
his
too.
best life. You know what I mean? This is a rough crowd. No offense, y'all, but he's living comfortably, like he should. I miss him so much.
I'm sure he misses you too.
He was my bestie.
How far are we?
I'm sorry.
About 3 hours. 3 hours.
Should we start moving, or are we in the process?
Yeah, I assumed after we came back from the elephants, we started off again.
Yeah.
Okay, to the south. Let's get a look at it.
Yeah.
So at
I
this
have a
point, you are about 2 hours away from the town. And Elf, what'd you have?
I mean, I had a question for the group. It's just kind of what is our plan for this?
Okay.
Well, we have
Are
to
we
get out to the
planning-
lake.
Yeah, are we
Lake is
planning
the most
stealth
important thing.
or like brute force?
Yes. Yep. I'd say when we get close enough, we'll start proceeding very quietly, and just at the moment, we kind of want to get a sense of how many there are in there. What's the look of it, and also whether they brought more than just them. I mean, they had those flying monsters too, didn't they? They had that big one that we took down. Looked like not quite like a dragon, but it was sort of shaped like it was supposed to look like one.
They will probably
So-
have more of those.
Probably. So let's get a look first before we really commit to a big move. I'm still into the
Also-
flyer idea to make them scatter if we need to be in town, but if we can go around it right into the lake, maybe see if there are any boats after all. And worst comes to worst, like Sam says, I suppose we could just try to go around and get to the bottom of the lake and hope that gets to it. That gets us
You
where we
think-
need to be.
I have
You
a
think
question.
they've ever considered fire considering they're dragon cultists?
Yes.
That's very possible.
I have a very
So
important
it'll
question
get some of them. What's that?
for the DM or for the group, whoever would know. If I create a zombie using Finger of Death, would that zombie be able to create other zombies, or is it strictly just a solo zombie? Dang
So it doesn't work in the way that pop culture zombies work. Zombies in D&D are just reanimated dead, and that is it. So they are a corpse that has been given new life.
Just remember that there was like this huge outbreak long time ago. You remember that? The huge zombie plague.
Yeah. So the way that worked is that he was tearing. You're talking about the white in the City of Crossroads layout. The white was tearing apart the fabric between the realm of the dead and the material plane, and the souls were being used to reanimate the corpses of the town.
That makes sense. Now here's my new proposal, y'all. If we need a distraction at any point in time, I think we should kidnap like about 5 people and then execute them. And then I will commit Dance Macabre, okay? And then create 5 corpses and send them into the city to wreak havoc.
Okay.
I don't know how to do the
That's
Macarena.
macabre.
I
Macabre.
think
Different.
that
Macabre.
like
Macarena.
if we come across these guys again, and we probably will,
Mhm.
you'll have your 5 corpses at the least.
All right, deal.
Also,
Deal.
Yep.
can we see the city from here? Because there might be a graveyard, so that we don't have to like spend time locating people who are on their own.
Ah, I just thought of something. You could look through their eyes. If they've been somewhere, you could look through their eyes at where they are now, at that place now.
Who, the soul
You
that I had?
Yeah, you could. You did that before.
Yeah, I can steal health, I can ask questions, or look at where they've been. So
Yeah.
if we get a new soul, because this one's all gone.
All right. Let's see if we can find. I mean, they say it was
Let's
sparsely
find a
reinforced.
victim.
Maybe there's someone. Maybe there's a small group. Let's find out.
Okay, let's do
When
it.
we get closer, I want to do that spell that I know. And find out some things just before we get too close, you know?
Fair.
Yeah. One of 3 spells that I know.
All right. So Sam, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
15.
15. So in the distance, as the sun now begins to go a little bit down, there are a number of flickering lights far off in the distance that continue to grow as you all continue to traverse this grassland. There doesn't seem... at this point, you're kind of moving around it to the south. And there is a rather large lake that you begin to make out as well.
Okay. So this is good. About how long before we arrive?
At this point, you're now about 3 miles out from the city.
Okay. We're 3 miles out again. Let's keep going. I get my cloak all up so that it's harder to see my face.
Okay. Flint, did you want to do something at this point?
When we get a little bit closer.
Alright.
Yeah.
So at this point, are you all moving normally, a normal pace?
Normal pace.
I would like to maintain
Ah.
aerial distance. What do y'all think? Should I?
If you're up there, they're gonna see you.
I understand that, but what if I'm high enough? What if I'm in the clouds? You know what I mean? Well, I wonder if they have
You're
air
not gonna be able to
scouts.
breathe.
What do you mean I won't be able to breathe? I don't need to breathe.
Fuck it.
How dark
Ow.
is it right now?
What's the question?
How dark is it right now?
It's getting that golden light of late afternoon, early evening.
Mm-hmm.
If you're up that high, you won't be able to see anything.
Yeah.
Sure. Aleph? Absolutely. Let's get a look from above. Meanwhile, let's proceed quietly. All right.
I'm gonna go to the clouds.
I know you can see quite far, especially in the dark.
These devil sights never lie.
That is true. All right. Meanwhile, these devil sights will keep an eye on the ground, and then if we see anything of note, we convene again. So just keep an eye on us. Don't lose track if you can.
Yeah, I'll let you know if they got like dragons in the air or something, because I have a feeling.
Also good to know. Yeah.
I got a
Alright.
feeling.
See you in a sec.
All right.
You had the option to not, and you chose to.
Okay, so we're gonna stealthily get a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm. Going stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stealth.
Make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Both of you.
Me?
Yeah, you're going up into the air.
I got it. I feel like it shouldn't be at disadvantage, but I do understand.
If they're going on a little recon mission,
no.
I'm gonna do my spell now.
Okay.
It'll take 11 minutes.
Sam, you're not going. You don't need to make a stealth check.
Oh, I'm not? Okay.
Who was the both of us? Because I'm on the ground still.
Oh, I thought you and Elf
No,
were
no.
going up in the air. So who's going with
I was
Alice?
saying Alice doing her
No,
scout thing.
I was moving
On her own.
forward.
Want to go with me?
Oh, I mean, we can go. Yeah.
I mean, someone, like another person, if you want to come with me, you can, because I got a 2,
Oh.
and I really would need that.
Oh, too late. You already declared it. I just misunderstood. All right.
Yeah.
So, Jack, you can make a perception check. I don't think you can make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So there is a time of which you are moving in the sky, just low flight, but you continue to move up. That's a
Is
12 on
perception-
perception. Jack, that is an 8.
That's an 8.
All right.
Zark was looking at 2, but I mean, you can use the 23 or not. It's your call.
So flying up in the air, Aleph, you do find the town is rather small. Seems to be not that many people residing in it, but it is not a standing town. The majority of it has been destroyed, and whatever forces here are small forces. This seems to be their main place of operations. He just set up here to defend the lake temporarily.
Okay.
Me dragons? That are gonna snipe me out of the sky?
Not that you can see.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
So, within a 3-mile radius, I would like to search for the things I put in chat.
All right. So, there is a strong influence from planes of existence, that is northward. There
Yep.
are no powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead.
So for
currently.
the 2 weapons that I already know about.
Correct. And then prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples. That's a little vague for me.
That's what the spell says.
Prevalent plants, minerals, animals, people.
I assume it's like, hey, there's a bunch of wheat here. There's some.
Yeah, I'm just getting okay. Yeah, so there is a large number of people. Not a massive amount, but you can guess somewhere around 100 or more. There are the majority of the plant is just types of grasses. There whatever what's the word? Cultivation that may have been here has been destroyed. Animals, only the ones that you're aware of already, just birds, common wildlife of the grasslands as well.
Okay. So there's about 100 of them, roughly. Small village worth.
Wow. Still, big force for us.
Yeah. I mean, that guy shoots fireballs out of his hands.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That's fair. If I can get within 150 feet, I can start a fire pretty easily.
Oh, I wasn't even saying start a fire. I was saying you could just fucking blow them up.
People.
Just blow them up. Like all these like people who have been dragon grafted, none of them have been very strong. Like we've dealt with them fairly easily.
That's fair. That's fair. Suppose
They were
with a
just-
fireball and chain lightning. We shouldn't have too much trouble.
Yeah, and I can whack them with a frying pan.
Mm-hmm. You have a very good frying pan. Okay.
So
Well,
do you-
before we
do you
wreck
guys
the
ever-
town, I'd like to find out what we can from it.
Let's find out what
so
we can
as
from
you all are
them.
debating this, Elith, in the distance above the lake, there are a large number of gray clouds that apparate from thin air. There is the sound of crackling thunder and flashes of lightning that seem to strike down onto the lake itself.
Very interesting. I would like to not be in the air anymore. I would like to return to the group and report on my findings.
Okay.
So,
so it sounds like it's already burnt down. Not much village left.
yeah, the town is super small and they've got weather manipulation going on over the lake. So,
I'm going to hazard a guess and say that that's the blue dragon that's doing that.
Sam, I feel like you would be a great counter. I feel like you
I
could take
think-
the lightning and redirect it.
I mean,
Thoughts?
Okay, Uncle Iroh.
I was about to say.
I have a method for that, but I'd still
Just
take
go
damage.
with the flow.
Yeah.
Can't go through your heart.
Oh.
Don't let it touch your heart.
Okay.
Could that be the
A
way
metaphor
opening
for
to the elemental
abuse?
plane of wood?
Yes.
Honestly, with something like that, traveling by boat is not going to be safe.
Mhm.
At least I don't
Or
feel.
being anywhere near it.
Honestly,
Well,
if we travel deep enough into the lake, we won't have to deal with that.
if we kill the blue dragon now, then we've dealt with a really vital issue, a vital problem.
That is true.
Are we up for taking that on?
I'm up for that.
Taking on a blue dragon? Isn't that what we're here for?
That's what we're here
Mhm.
for.
Yeah, whether we're ready or not.
Here we come!
We just need to
Well-
identify where the dragon is.
Yeah.
In the skies, I would assume.
Mhm.
Probably up there. We need
Alright,
to
let's-
charm out.
We grab
Let's all collectively creep a little closer, shall we?
Mhm.
I agree. Let's go.
All right, so I need all of you to make a stealth check, please.
This road wouldn't count as rocky terrain, would it?
So you're not necessarily on a road at this point. You're in the grass itself. Rocky terrain is more so mountains.
Yeah, I figure.
So Jack got a 25. Zark got a 7.
I got a 16.
I got a
Stub his toe on
21.
the road. Shit.
It was 16.
Here's a 9.
Okay. So you all continue to move
13.
closer to the areas south of the lake and the village, Duskwallow. So
Mm-hmm.
at this point, if you want to zoom real closely in on the lake, I will. At this
We'll
point,
find a really small battle map.
at this point, you're right about here. So you're at the
Okay.
tip of the lake, but you
Just
are
the tip?
just the tip.
Yeah, just a tip.
This purple dot. And
That's it. Bye.
yeah, you're about 100 yards away from the edge of the lake, and you are now making out the various sounds of people working. There are tents set up, some sort of small task force operation going on here.
Okay. We could just dive into the water right now. Just saying. And just avoid the.
How much time do we have left until the portal opens?
20-ish hours. Within
Yeah,
the
I do
next
wanna hang out.
20-ish hours.
I'd rather not be underwater when that. I mean, I'd rather not be open until we know what's happening.
What does the island on the lake look like?
Can I take? Wait, sorry.
So in the distance, what you see on the lake is a coastline. It's rather far off. This lake is rather large.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I don't see any like vegetation or anything on that coastline.
You see a line of green.
Okay. Next, I want to do is the storm that's cropped up. Where is the center point?
Above the island. And there is lightning. The only lightning that strikes is right down onto the island.
Huh.
Okay. So if we want to go dragon hunting, we have to go to the island, probably.
Is
Or
this
above
storm? Is the storm affecting the water?
There are large waves begin to lash against the shore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no.
So whatever.
Rowing a boat through that is going to just be a pain. Going to be.
We
Yeah.
should just go into the water.
I'm putting on my diver's cap.
Yep,
Okay.
divers.
Well, just so we're clear, you want to head to the island that's being struck by lightning now. Like, we still have
Yeah.
another 20 hours before the portal opens.
Well,
The rain.
we don't know it's exactly 20 hours.
Yeah,
It could
be
happen
20
anytime.
It could be 20 hours from now.
It could be
I don't know.
happening now.
Could be
Could be
happening,
happening now.
And that's why the
Mhm.
storm appeared.
Also, there's a very, very, very large influence from another plane somewhere around here. That way.
We do have
That
to
way?
find
To the north of us?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright.
Let's
Let's...
the island.
Alright. Sounds about right then.
At
Let's go
this
then.
point, right before you're all about to dive into water, you watch as this massive shadow launches itself from the village and flies just above the cloud line towards the island.
I could have caught him there. Okay.
I'm to Scuba Steve this shit.
Okay.
All right, so for those of you without a swimming speed, I need all of you to make strength saving throws.
Does that include me? Because I feel like I know kind of how to swim.
So the issue here is not the act of swimming, but rather fighting against the waves from a storm and swimming for a while.
Okay, so I will roll.
29.
Roll what again?
Strength save. 29.
Gotcha.
I got a 12 from Sam. Elf got a 6.
Strength saves.
Water is not
Okay.
my best. I'm going to be honest.
10 from Zark.
Okay.
Shada?
Shada has a swim speed. He has a
I'm
cloak and
wearing-
winter ring.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe Jack also has a swim speed.
I do.
Huzescu, do you have a swim speed?
I do have a swim speed.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Oh,
So
boy.
I need Sam, Elif, and Zark all to make Constitution saves.
What if I say no?
I'll say I'll cry.
Rocks fall, you
I'll-
die.
Hey, I don't want to make you cry. So let
I'll
me roll.
say
I gotta-
that lightning strikes the water. It releases a bunch of gas that suffocates you, and you die.
I got a 13.
She doesn't need to
So,
breathe.
I'm gonna die
That's the
anyway.
oxygen.
She can still die from poison.
Pog.
If I was surrounded by poisonous gas, I would simply hold my breath.
Built different.
So, as you all are continuing to swim and fight against these waves, some of you find it more easy than others with your swim speed. What did Zark get on his con save? Elif, it starts to wear you down. You're about halfway there. You've all been swimming for about 30 minutes now. Fighting against these waves. Elif, you are going to take a point of exhaustion.
Can I choose to like walk on the ground in the water to help with my exhaustion levels? Because swimming is not my strong suit and it really upsets me. Swimming is a very strong issue for me. I would prefer to walk like under the water.
You prefer to walk under the water. Still going to take your point of exhaustion.
Okay, I can accept that. I can
And,
deal with this.
Jack, what did Zark get for his con save?
10. Oh,
Con-
con save. Sorry,
From
con
his-
save.
He failed the strength save, so it's going to result in a con save for
Yeah.
exhaustion. Zark
That's
is
a- that's a
also
9.
Zark is also going to take a point of
Exhausted?
exhaustion. Uh-huh.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh, here we
Got
go.
it.
Hey,
God damn it.
You're finding a lot of struggle with this. Even though those of you with swim speeds, it's still hard. You have to find the rhythm as you dive under the waves as they come and they lash at you, and you just have to repeat this process for a long time. After about an hour, hour and a half, you all hit the shore of this medium-sized island, completely avoiding the forces of the village, thanks to the advice of the elephants. And overall, there is it's a decent sized island, about the same size as a town would be. And you see this like mountainous cliff off in the distance through this forest, and that is where the lightning just continues to strike. And there's wind beating down on you. There's hail. It's all very odd weather for it being the middle of spring at this point.
Really confused. Okay, real quick, why are they causing all this weather? Because I highly doubt this is natural. And if you're a dragon and you can do a lot of stuff when you want to be comfortable,
Do you think maybe it's the plane of water, which is opening up a portal that's causing the weather, and not the
No.
dragons?
I mean, maybe for like the rain and the storm, but hail?
Do you know that hail is just rain that's been through turbulent
That's-
air, so it goes up
that's
and down and
hard.
up and down, and
No,
it
in a
freezes?
grassland. It just doesn't make sense to me. But
It's not snow.
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Hail is just made because it's the high and low pressures.
maybe you can explain that to me because I never knew that. So we can talk about that later. But I didn't know that. Sorry.
He's like the most knowledgeable chef I've ever met.
Right? Like, okay,
Yeah.
meteorologist.
Just like knows so much about like a lot of stuff.
All completely useless information.
Where did you learn all this? I mean, is this part of your training or?
Have you ever been in a kitchen? Have you ever heard what those idiots talk about all the time? Nothing.
Just
That's what they
everything.
talk. Just shit pours out of their mouth all the time.
At this point, you begin to hear voices approaching through the high sharp wind. Zark catches it, along with the light of a torch, walking along the beach.
Ambush. Let's go, guys.
Let's see who they are first.
I would like to bury myself in the sand.
Yeah, let's all hide.
I'll sit in the water like an
For
alligator.
that Flint, I'll say you can make a stealth check with a disadvantage, as you have to like quickly dig and then bury yourself in a short amount of time. What is everybody else doing to hide?
I would like
Is there
to
like
be
a-
an
In
alligator.
the water.
Yep, in the water.
You're all gonna go into the
Dive
water.
In the
Yeah.
water,
Just
yeah.
like this.
Yeah,
I
I mean, water's good.
I rolled a 2 and a 2, so 9.
Okay.
I think I just want to like dive straight down, like deeper into the water.
And so I need all of you to roll stealth checks, please.
Mm-hmm. 34.
Okay.
Was that with disadvantage?
19.
23.
Let's go.
Oh, sorry. Well,
I did not say
I don't think
disadvantage.
we were all rolling with.
Only
Oh.
disadvantage for me because I just decided to hide straight down.
All right. So, you all begin to go back into the water with fighting against the waves as Flint digs, and like he just puts his head into the sand. That's all he gets, and it's very obvious he's there. The
I
torch
rolled
does.
a 9. Come on.
Mm.
9 is more than just my head.
Approaching you, Flint, is a woman. She has these bright blue eyes, and she's like, "You there?" Just talking directly to Flint.
Are you a dragon? You have to tell me if you're a dragon.
She steps closer. You notice she's wearing a leather armor vest with straps coming up across her shoulders. Her skin is a pale white with blue cracks along it.
Did you say she had cracks in her skin?
That was showing blue, almost as if it was
Dragon?
Mm,
she's another dragon flesh person.
Oh. Okay.
You stay right there. What are you doing here?
You stay right there. What are you doing here?
She's
How
going
far away from me is she?
about 30 feet. She's going to draw her hand axe and her short sword.
Cool. I want to run at her and tackle her.
Okay, go ahead
And,
and
grapple.
roll athletics against her acrobatics.
Cool.
You got a 24.
Action.
I got a 27.
So you run and like she doesn't know what to do, and you just run and you tackle her to the ground, and you have her in a grapple.
I
Let
would
go of
now-
me!
I would now like to take my wooden spoon and shove it in her mouth.
All right, you do that.
Like,
oh, choke her on a spoon. Oh, that way. Okay.
yeah.
I thought you were gonna hit her with the
Yeah, I thought you were shoving it straight into the back of
Oh, no,
It was
no,
like-
no.
stir up
Oh.
like the
Alright,
back of her
so
throat with the wood
You all
spoon.
watch as Flint tackles this woman to the ground and puts a spoon in her mouth. She is a halfling, and she's like struggling against him.
Oh. I wanna evacuate from my stealth position, and
Yep.
I'd like to help assist in restraining this individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of you
I'm
have
going to-
rope?
Yep.
I should have.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
do.
I probably should.
I emerge with rope that I still have.
What are we doing, you guys? This is so.
All right.
All right. So you manage to get her up and you tie her to one of the nearby trees along the forest edge.
Mm,
She's like staring at you,
okay,
her
she's
like
dead.
breathing heavily, chest rising and falling at a rapid pace.
What do we do with her?
Well, I do need another soul in my cage. Not to be crude, but
I think we shouldn't kill her just because she is a dragon cultist. Like, once we kill the dragons, there will be no more cult because they won't have anything to worship.
that's not true because they'll believe that they're gonna come back. They're gonna hold on
Yeah.
to the idea that the dragons will reemerge and they will regain possession. I don't think she's safe, and I don't think she should be allowed to live. That's my personal
Okay, but
opinion.
we're theorizing this, but she's right here. Why don't we just ask her?
You can ask her, but my soul cage is still empty. So
I pulled the wooden spoon out of her mouth. Should we kill you?
Should be in CL.
I put it back in her mouth.
Alright. Shadow's gonna hit her on the head, try to knock her out.
I'm going to start using.
Go ahead and make an attack roll, Shada.
actually gonna get pressed if y'all don't let me just like.
Jack steps up.
She
and
might be
stabs her in the
useful for a
heart.
second. Oof. Oof.
Oh.
Oh my god, Pumpkin, can you believe it?
Shada, did you make an attack roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
A 19?
Yeah.
All right, roll, and you automatically roll damage, so 14 points of damage. Yeah, that'll be enough to knock her out. She's unconscious.
Cool.
Oh.
Great. So you know that whole zombie.
So Jack doesn't do the thing that he just said he was gonna do?
Jack, what did you say?
I said I just go up and I said I go up and stab her in the heart.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. I
Okay,
missed that because I was like
roll.
focused on Shada saying I'm gonna knock her
Sure.
out, and then I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I was waiting for it, and then take an attack roll.
Okay.
roll for damage,
It's 28. So okay.
and you can add your sneak attack to it.
35 points.
Yeah, she's dead. So as she screams, Flint shoves the mouth back into her mouth, and Shada hits her upside the head, and you just watch as this rapier right into her chest. And her
I would
head
like to. I would like to hit Jack with my frying pan.
So much for knocking her out.
Yeah, Sam's gonna squirm a bit and look away.
Yo, what's going on right now? Oh my goodness.
Girl
there's so
just
much going
died.
on. I know, but like, just like, it's like hypothetical, you know? Whoa.
Hey, did you soul trap her?
I am. Reaction.
Okay,
Yaga.
this blue light comes out from her
Ooh.
chest,
Well,
and
27
comes
will
into your
hit. I'll just take an uncanny dodge and a little bit of that. Flint. She was a guard. She was standing guard. And
On
she
the
is currently.
We had her tied up. She was defenseless. She was tied to a tree with a gag in her mouth.
Doesn't
And
matter.
you just
okay?
murdered her.
She has a messed up mental. She does not deserve. There are so many people on this continent. There's so many people that are trying to just live their best life, and she is making it worse for them. So personally, in my opinion, she is disposable. And if you would disagree, she wants to kill people.
She was trying to live her best life,
She's
whether
a
it was
bad
misguided or not,
And
She's a bad person.
and she wasn't doing.
Flint, as much as I understand your sentiment, they did say that they killed anybody that didn't believe in what they believed in. So I think it's justified.
Also,
Agreed.
Flint, and I point over at the town. Those are where the first layer is. Lower in the hierarchy is going to go over there. They'd only let people they trust on the island. There's
That
no
place
way.
over there, there were good people living there. And she and all the rest of her friends killed them.
Mm-hmm. And she has to be pretty high up in the hierarchy to even be allowed right next to this. Like, they're not going to give that to the new recruit.
Straight
She's
facts.
in this deep.
I
And
would
Okay,
not
so-
have done that if it weren't for the fact that we have a way right here of getting the information we need.
really like that you did that, Jack.
We have the information that we need. The portal's up there. The storm is up there. We saw the fucking dragon.
What if she alerted them? What if she has telekinesis or something deep inside her brain? A
Telepathy?
spell. Okay, what if she has a
If she
spell?
had that, she wouldn't be yelling for help.
Yeah.
Flint, I understand that, and you're a better man than me. But at this point, I didn't think that
Goddamn
we
right
had
I
the
am.
luxury of thinking about it, or really even hesitating, because she was just about to bring them down on us. We don't have that kind of time.
How? How was she gonna bring them down on us? Tell me. Explain how.
With
She
yelling.
screams, they hear, they come.
She's
There
gagged,
is a-
tied to a tree.
Doesn't matter. She's a whistleblower. Eh.
Okay. So, we need to find out where the temple is.
It's in the
I'm
middle.
going to walk off into the dungeon or jungle or whatever,
The
like
forest?
towards the forest.
Well,
towards-
hey, hang on a second.
Does anyone want
Ah,
to
no, I'm not listening to you.
Does
And
anyone
I
wanna
walk.
help him? I don't think I can do a great job. Maybe
Flint.
Sam or Shada or Zen or Zark. Maybe y'all would make more sense. I think Jack and I have kind of stated our point.
Flint, Before you decide to leave, I'd just like to say that I'm sure you know how I feel about things like this. There are times when immoral things need to be done for the greater good. We have a world to save. We can't be taking chances.
There's no reason to kill her when we have to go fight the fucking dragon. She wasn't doing anything. Shada had just knocked her out.
Aren't there
She's
people
tied up, gagged, knocked out. What's she gonna do?
Aren't there people that Flint wants to kill? Like, I'm sure Flint has grudges against people that were, like, literally keeping him in slavery and abusing him. Like, he understands the process, he understands vengeance, and he understands hatred.
But does he have the
The
self-awareness?
people
Does
who
he?
enslaved me are dead.
Not these people, and they want to enslave you too.
There's a way to stop them, though. You
Nope.
can stop them by cutting off the head. Kill the dragons, the cult goes away.
Cut off their
Broken
head.
thing.
Flint, if the sword were in the other hand, they would have killed us too.
So, are we supposed to be the same level as them, or are we supposed to be better than them? You want to be a hero, right? Is that a
We need to be
heroic
like
thing
we
to
need
do?
to be.
Is that a heroic
to
thing to
save the
do?
world.
Stab somebody who's tied up to a tree, bound and unconscious?
Honestly, every moment of my life, ever since my powers came out, it has been a physical danger for me to be around anybody. There have been times where my magic has gone off in the middle of the night. There's been times where it's gone off in the middle of the day. Talking to someone can cause them to simply spontaneously combust into flames. So, by your logic, shouldn't I just be in a little hut somewhere where I can't hurt anyone?
Like,
That's
whose
what you
logic?
tried to do.
Your logic. After all, hurting or killing people under circumstances where they have done no wrong to you is evil. Therefore, things that could be prevented by my not being a hermit, or by being a hermit, obviously. Are you just telling me to go off
Didn't
and
you-
live?
Didn't you do that? You went off to a tower with a wizard so you wouldn't hurt people.
Flint,
Yes. And now I'm here.
you just have to think
I would
about
go
them.
back if I could. But if I have to choose between a random shack in the middle of the woods or saving the world and possibly getting other people hurt, one of those is obviously more important.
You're not making the conscious act to kill people. You are making the conscious act to help people. There's a difference.
Exactly.
Yes, but I'm also making the conscious act to put.
That you could be putting people in danger. Could. Not are putting, like, you are not hurting people. You could hurt people. There's a difference.
The more emotionally invested I get, the worse it gets. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a deep breath and step away from this right now. And he steps away.
I'm
As
going to
the
continue on the path to the wherever.
as the
fucking
storm
center of the storm.
continues to brew around all of you, there's a loud crack of thunder, and Shada, your vision goes black, and you all watch as
Oh,
Shada
boy.
collapses.
No! Shada!
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh my gosh. Zen, check vitals.
Check vitals. Medicine check. Go.
Okay, make a medicine check.
23.
23. All right, Shada,
Yep.
your vision comes to, but you're not where you just were.
Yes.
Around you, the sound of metalworking, the glow of heat, and the sounds of a forge rage around you. Standing at the anvil, working at a blade, their beard flowing like the swirls of a galaxies with colors of the astral sky, eyes glowing with the immense power that they possess. Welcome back. Shot at
Yeah, I
Copperstone.
recognize this. I recognize this as Moradin.
This is Morden.
Shut up, Bows, Soul Forger.
You are at a crucial fork in the path of your destiny.
I am.
If you and your companions make the right choices today, the path I have set you on will be complete. If you fail, there will be many more battles to come.
I see. Any specific paths that we should take?
Just know, I have angered many of my companions by allowing you to reawaken once, and I cannot do so again. I will not intervene again.
I understand.
Who's asked you?
Yes.
Everything seems to be fine with Shada. As Flint's continuing to walk off, Shada just collapses. Shada, he pounds. Morden takes his hammer and strikes the metal on the anvil once more. There's a loud crack of thunder as the sparks fly, and your eyes open as Yuzescu is looking over you, and your vision is once again clear.
How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm fine. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so, my god, Moradin just talked to me.
Right.
He said, that the choices we make here can lead either to, it could end up with a lot more battles to come if we make the wrong decisions.
We'll rely on my divination for guidance.
I think he did let me know that, he's not, gonna interfere anymore.
I understand.
Is Flint still walking off?
Yes.
Looks like it.
So is Sam. He's a little ways off and he's just breathing.
I'm going towards the portal.
I'm going to keep my
Oh,
distance
that's where we were going. Awkward.
from Sam, but I would like to check on Sam.
Mm. So he's doing what, like, just deep breathing exercises, and you do know that there's sparks coming from his fingers.
Okay, keeping my distance. Breathing exercise. I don't want to ask him a question and interrupt the breathing exercises, you know?
Mhm.
But I would just like to, be here. Say, here if you need to vent, Sam. Get it out. You're good. I have high health points. Don't worry about it. Strong.
Did we have to kill her?
I'm probably not the right person to ask.
We didn't have to kill her.
We probably didn't have to. No, have to is a very strong conjunctional phrase. I personally think it was the right decision because she wants to kill us and she wants to kill innocent people who want to live their lives normally.
Can I ask why we decided to go capture? What was Flint trying to do there? She was coming by, right? We we were there maybe to capture one and interrogate them.
We can still interrogate her 6 times.
Sure.
We could,
We could not do that in the state that she was, and she was bound to bring more of them on us.
And now she has to answer truthfully. That's a win in my book.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We can't be indiscriminate about this either.
What do you mean?
I mean, we can't be just killing people all the time. In her case, she and her friends did that. And I'll point at the town. Not to mention who knows what else to the next town and the next.
Before
Unless
it
we
gets
stop
too late,
here.
Shadow's gonna try to run over and stop Flint.
Good idea.
We need to talk in town.
Flint,
We need him.
we do need to get moving, though.
Flint,
I'm going to the fucking portal. Are you coming or not?
we will, but we need to be smart about this. I know what they did back there wasn't good, but that doesn't mean we should go heading in so fast. We need to stick together for this.
If we do this, but we lose ourselves along the way, how does that make us any better than those people out there?
It's a tough question, Flint.
Oh, at the moment, we're not the ones burning towns to the ground and grafting things to.
Sam's kind of like flexing his fingers, and you see a little bit of kind of horror and dawning realization, and he's like, up to this point, everything's been kind of like an echo of my own head. I don't think I could ever imagine killing someone in cold blood like that, or defending them.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is that I've always wanted to have people who wouldn't just toss me aside because I was dangerous. And, you know, I come across people, they are great, and it's all because of my wild magic, and then I separate from them and it brings me right back to them. Then, like, the years before that were just random, stupid, lucid dream crap happens day after day after day after day. The first girl I ever got serious with turned into a potted plant. I didn't know how to break her out of it, and I had her there for 3 weeks, sitting on my shelf because I was too afraid to hurt her because I thought it would actually hurt her. You know what her family did? Came in, broke everything, including her, and it brought her back to normal. Like, I deal with counterintuitive rules all the time. All the time. And it just feels like I'm crazy.
You're not crazy. And the thing that we have to understand is we are in a life or death situation. Not just for us, but people that depend on us, whether they know it or not. Okay? And when you are in a natural environment, okay, the lion eats the antelope. The prey falls victim to the predator. And we have to decide. We have the power to decide who is the predator in this situation. Is it us or is it the dragons? Because if it's the dragons, no one will be spared, and no one will be allowed to get retribution. No one. It doesn't matter if they did bad things. It doesn't matter if they're the best person on this fucking continent. Okay? It's about their greed and their power. We are thinking about other people right now. They aren't. They're thinking about themselves. That's the difference. And if we let our stupid little morals get in the way, and if we let our emotions get in the way of what we're trying to do, then we're going to fail.
When I ignore my emotions,
You don't have to ignore them. Embrace them. Feel your anger. People have disrespected you for who you are, and you know that. And people have disrespected me for who I am. Okay? But I didn't let that stop me. And look at where I am now. And And look at where you are now.
Murdering people in cold blood on a beach. Are we going to the fucking portal or not?
I think by this point we've all converged and are heading in that direction. I
Yes.
assume.
Yes. It's
I
a lot of
mean-
tension.
Right?
Good.
Let's all stick together in time to save the world, okay?
Y'all are my family, y'all.
Ella,
To save the world.
we need to start thinking about what we're gonna ask her.
Yeah, we got 6 tries. Ultimately, I mean, I would love to like leech health off of her. So maybe leave like we can ask like 4 questions, leave 2 for me, you know what I mean? But if we need to ask 6, we can. It might be tough.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, her life should be worth saving the lives of a lot more people.
I'll keep quiet on that one and agree.
Yours included, if it comes to that.
Mhm.
What is a good question though? I feel like
Can we ask her what's going on with the lightning? Whether the portal's open and whether the dragons have gone in or not.
Yeah, let's ask that. Have the dragons gone into the portal? That's an important question. Because what if we meet a dragon in the water? Are they good in the water? Oh.
Is that your question?
I mean, not if they're good in the water, but like
One
if they've
question
gone
at
into
a
the
time.
portal.
One question. What question are you asking?
If the dragons have gone into the portal yet?
If they haven't now, they are going soon. The portal is in the process of opening.
So I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Okay. And I'm also going to take that to being, yeah, let's book it.
Okay, let's get going.
I do want to ask another
We
question.
need to ask, are both the blue and the green ones involved, or is it just the blue one so far?
Yeah, who of the dragons is involved? Speak colors.
Both dragon lords have arrived.
Okay, both of them.
That would be the green and the blue,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, someone's got a ring of poison resistance, an acid resistance.
Okay,
Um,
and I'll try and
Would would there be anybody here that would be more interested in acid resistance? I have a spare ring.
I'll take it if no one else does. But,
Yeah,
Any
I
takers?
mean, I'm also pretty good at dodging this stuff.
Well,
How about
it's
shotgun?
always good to have a backup.
I'm actually realizing I probably don't have much room for these rings. I could wear them, but I couldn't draw anything from them without losing effect from my other items.
Maybe you
What
should take it then, Jack.
Maybe
yeah.
the cape?
The cape?
No, yeah. You need the cape. Keep it.
No, the cape I can wear. I could technically pass around to anybody.
Yeah, because it's not an attunement, so you
Yeah.
could.
You need that one.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't need my sunblade right now, so
Who know? Light penetrates water, doesn't it? I'm not sure how that science works.
Lightning or light?
Light.
Is the
like
sunblade not your
sunlight.
strongest weapon, Shada?
Sunlight goes through the water.
it usually is my strongest weapon. But in this situation where we're fighting dragons, my dragon slaying blade does come in handy a little bit more.
Alright.
Mm.
You should definitely take this ring. If we do get the opportunity to attune to this.
You did what? I was handed a which rings? Before? It was lightning and was there lightning?
I think we had
Yeah, we had a bunch of lightning rings, but
So I think I got lightning and acid, if I'm not wrong.
already.
Or poison, I'm not sure.
Does anybody else have acid resistance ring?
I don't.
Acid
Anybody?
or poison? What is-
Acid.
No, I have cold, fire, necrotic, and poison.
Mhm.
I think me and Shadow were the ones that got acid resistance rings, but I don't need this one. If somebody
Keep in
wants
mind
it.
that all rings of resistance require attunement, and you only
We
can
don't have
attune to a
time.
max of 3 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 items, I mean.
I don't have.
Take this for
You
now,
might
Jack.
want to attune to the lightning one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We
for sure
asked-
give Jack this acid resistance one.
We asked 2 questions, right?
Yeah.
You've asked 2.
Okay.
You get 2 more.
So we've got 4 more uses on the soul cage.
I thought you were siphoning light.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait on that. I wanted to like preserve that for battle time.
Okay.
I really want to
Thanks.
know how well dragons do in the water, but I don't really want to ask her. So I'm gonna ask the group. Hey guys, quick thought process. How do you think the dragons do in the water? Do you think they like fly through the water, swim? What are you thinking?
Would we know?
You make a nature check.
Zark?
Probably depends
know
on the
animals.
dragon. Natural 1, it's a 2.
Zark has no fucking clue.
Yes,
No
no
idea.
clue.
Sam just rolled a 17 on nature.
Yeah, he did.
Sam, 17. Some dragons are amphibious, others are not.
Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
Are you serious?
Some are, some aren't.
Are amphibious, some of them aren't.
That's insane. These
Yeah, we've seen the
creatures
flying
are
kinds.
insane.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm amphibious.
Do I know if specifically blue or green are amphibious?
You really haven't had the chance to examine that. So, with what your
Okay.
character would know is that some are amphibious, some aren't.
Okay. I mean, I grew
Our
up.
best bet is just to be prepared for the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As we go, one thing I'd say though is I'd kind of catch Eleth, but I mean it's fine for everyone else to hear too. Just so we're clear, we're not predators, and no one's disposable. In this case, she was dangerous. But ultimately, Flint's right. She was a victim too. They all are.
My question I pose to you, Jack, is at what point does someone stop being a victim? You know, at what point, how far do they have to go? I understand that she's put in a rough situation, but we've all been in rough situations.
You can
How
be
did-
you can be violent and cruel and still be a victim. You can be a victim who makes other victims. It's a chain. These things go on for a while, and they do stem from something bigger. Definitely in this case. I'm not saying she was innocent by any means.
Circle of life is a nasty thing.
Yeah, but we're bigger than that too,
We're very small
because we're people.
in the grand scheme.
Yeah, we are small. That's true.
I just know that what we're doing is right, in a sense.
Well, hold on to that, because I'm glad that motivates you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you all continue to run through the forest. Diving with your brush, there is a number of trees that are blowing that have these bright pink blossoms blooming on them that are just being completely taken off by the wind and the hail. And soon you find a river. The river flows out to the lake, and you go up and begin to follow the stream. And then Zark begins to pick up the sound of a crashing waterfall.
Fall of water over there. Over yonder.
That might
That
be
is
our
so
portal.
him. We should find it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's gonna lead the way. He's gonna point the way.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you all continue to run and follow the river upstream, the sound of crashing thunder and the occasional flash of lightning continues to go as this hail pelts down on all of you. You eventually break into a clearing and find yourself before a cliff with the waterfall crashing down on it.
Can we see the top of the cliff?
So you look up. It's rather hard to see at the top, but what you find is a elven woman with tan skin and green eyes, wearing this white robe that's very fine looking. And then on the opposite side of the waterfall is a man who is younger than when you last saw him, with white hair and blue eyes. Scales kind of are revealing across their arms and their faces. I thought you'd find your way here.
Oh boy. We can't fight them both at once.
No, you can't.
Where are we?
What's going on?
You
Who
need to
am I?
move your tokens to the bottom of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Big friggin' dragons. Alright, where's the portal?
At the top of the cliff, you just see you don't see anything above the cliffs. You just see lightning striking it over and over again.
Cool. We're Zark and Jack are both coating crossbow bolts with purple worm poison.
Okay. You know, it's not too late. You can swear loyalty to us and be on the right side of this war.
I would like to rage and fly my happy ass to there.
Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
If I see that happening, I'm starting to level my crossbow bolt.
Bro.
Yeah. Heavy crossbow, knock the poison bolt in, and I'm ready to fire as soon as they start attacking him. It's my ready attack. So is Zark.
Shada's using his divine smite, not divine smite, channel divinity to give himself a sacred weapon.
Just getting ready. Yeah.
Synaptic static hitting both of them.
What?
Oh god. Okay, we're doing it.
What? Oh no.
All right, so all of these happen at once. They're going to legendary resist your synaptic static. And then
Okay, half damage.
as a kind of
Divine
take
intervention.
some sort of damage from this, go ahead and roll for divine intervention. She looks over and Pastor Shorters, take care of them.
No!
All right.
My divine intervention.
Is that
And,
by one?
I was off by one.
Oh, that's so sad.
Can I
and
also do
I'm
something,
going
or is
to
it too
empower
late?
them.
as she shouts this, you guys watch as these two winged beasts with several heads of dragons sprouting from them. They are huge in size, fly up from the cliff and land. One right next to Flynn, actually, is where I had it.
That's 30 psychic.
What is that?
They resisted your synaptic static. It just
Ew.
doesn't.
Take half damage.
So, and everybody can roll initiative.
Cool. Do Zark and my crossbow bolts go off?
Yeah, you go ahead and roll for those.
Cool, I'm rolling the damage now. I'm rolling for the attack now.
This is not good news, and I'm very upset.
Here's Zark's. Here's mine. 22 and 25.
22 will hit, and 25 will also hit.
Awesome.
Okay, so this is
Okay, I need DC 19 Constitution saving throw from the blue one, please. I need 2 of them.
all right. Let me pull up the blue one stats real fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is going to be a 24 and a 27.
Okay, so it's gonna take. It takes 8 and 9. It's gonna take 17 points of piercing damage first of all. Plus my sneak attack because Flint's right there. another 20 points on top of that, so 17 so far. And then on top of that, 12d6 for the first one, so it's going to take half of that, 25, so it's going to be 12 points of poison damage, if it takes any poison damage. And furthermore, it'll be another, this time 42, so 21 points of poison damage on top of that. Yeah. Cool. Got it all? 10 roll 20.
Yep. Give me a second here. I'm just getting everything set to make sure you roll initiative, everybody.
Sure thing, yeah. I'll roll them now.
I would like to note how cute the cherry blossoms are. Thank you.
Super cute.
Super cute.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
Love this
All right.
island.
All right.
Okay, let's do this.
I have a feeling that this fight is going to take much longer than 30 minutes.
Oh,
I
it is.
disagree.
We'll see.
We are the best.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
All
If it
right.
comes to killing them or going through the portal, I think we gotta.
So,
Figure that.
free action. Giramore is going to drop his shapeshift. He is going to fly around this way. And he is going to launch his lightning breath at Flint. Flint, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You get advantage because it is a dex save.
15.
All right, so that will fail. You're going to take full damage divided by 2. That is going to be 68 points of lightning damage, halved due to your rage. So 34 total. He is then going to, and that was relatively low rolls. We got 4 natural ones on those. He is going to then fly back as you now see that there's this massive whirlpool at the top of this lake and fly straight down and disappear with a flash.
I would like to take my attack of opportunity.
You do get that.
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Cool. 15 fire damage.
Yeah, so as he begins to fly away, you just smack him with the frying pan, dealing 15 points of fire damage. All right. That is your reaction. And now, Jack, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to turn my attention to. Looks like there's a multi-headed thing that's currently threatening Flint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. And in the meantime, there's that green one over there that's probably heading in that direction too. Okay. I'm gonna go for the green one.
Okay.
It's gonna be bonus action, steady aim. So here we go. Crossbow heavy. It's gonna be 18 so far, but with elven accuracy, I reroll 1, so 26.
26 will hit.
Cool. It's gonna be all of this damage, like 22 points of piercing damage,
Okay. Duly noted.
and that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Flint, it is now your turn.
What happens if you grapple something that is like a size that you can grapple, and then it becomes a bigger size?
You lose the grapple.
All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna hit this thing a few times. Reckless.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those will all hit. Yep, all of them will hit. Give me a final total,
cool.
please.
22.
All right, so that one's going to be labeled as the blue one in just a second for
Yep.
reference. All right. Anything else for your turn there, Flint?
That'll be it. No, that won't be it. I'm going to jump across the waterfall.
All right, it will take an opportunity attack against you.
Yep.
All right, so that is going to be 26 to
That
hit.
hits.
Yeah. So as you jump across this white dragon head goes out and bites you, you're going to take a total of 7 points of cold damage. That is already halved, so that is your total.
Okay.
As it bites at your ankle and just its teeth scrape down your leg, and if they burns from the cold. As that happens, all right, Shada, it is now your turn.
All right.
This cliff,
Jeez,
for
okay.
everybody's POV, is about 40 feet high.
Oh, that's cool. I can't get up there very fast.
It is a sheer cliff.
So you said it's 40 feet high. Okay, let me just see this. So, fight.
I made this map.
My feline agility.
Nice.
Okay.
It's like you knew you were
Shadow
coming.
will
I kind of did.
Shadow will use his feline agility to get to here, and then he will take the dash action and climb up.
Okay.
And get like next to this thing.
Yeah.
And
Getting closer, it has a 30-foot wingspan. It has 5 different dragonoid heads, one of each color, and they're all like
That's horrifying.
lashing at you. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Shadow's gonna action search.
Go ahead.
All right. Here we go, guys. All right. And let me just see this really quick. Divine Favor. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Divine Favor as well.
Okay.
All right. So.
Isn't your weapon also divine weapon?
My weapon's Sacred Weapon, which
Sacred
means I get
weapon,
plus
that's
2 to attack rolls.
Yep.
And yeah, Divine Favor gives me an extra D4 of radiant damage on my damage rolls. Okay. Let
Paladins.
me attack this thing. Okay.
Oh shoot.
Whoop.
So Sam kind of wild surged.
So that's okay, cool. That is a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Does this thing count as a dragon, Mr. DM?
It is not. Amazingly.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
So random creature is poisoned.
All
within
right.
60 feet.
Within 50 feet.
60 feet.
60 feet. Let me see something real fast. How many creatures do we got here on the board?
That includes this winged dude. It looks like.
Yep,
Or
that
is that-
includes. All right, and that would include flank because it would have happened when that was recinematics. Static, right?
Yeah, there's no save, just
Yeah.
poison.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna include Giramore, even though he disappeared because that should have happened. So Shada, that was 9 points of slashing damage.
And plus 4, so that's 13
13?
points
Okay.
of 9 points of slashing, 4 points of radiant.
All right, anything else for your turn? And then we're gonna figure out the poison.
I need to roll 2 more attacks. That's a nat 1. Cool.
Okay,
So
yeah, that
Alright,
will miss.
all right, and then my last attack, and that would be a 21.
That will hit.
All right, so total of 19 damage, 15 slashing, 4 radiant.
All right. All right. So the way this is gonna work, please remember these numbers. But Flint is 1. Blue creature is 2. Shada is 3. Zark is 4. Jack is 5. Q is 6. Sam is 7. Elif is 8. And that is it. So I'm gonna roll a d8. Whatever number I land on, and roll 20.
There's also the blue dragon that got away. Was he included?
Did I
in
say
that?
Giramore?
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Because
he
that
didn't.
would have
He's the
gone
ninth.
off. That
So
would
he'll
have
be
gone off.
9. So I'm gonna roll a d10. If it rolls on 10, we're gonna re-roll until we get one of you. All right, here we go.
Roll 20 can roll a d9.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
can.
Mm.
4.
Zark.
Zark is now considered poisoned.
God damn it!
Speaking of Zark, it's his turn.
Okay.
His tummy is making the
Poisoned.
rumblies.
Okay. Disadvantage on attacks, is that it?
Poisoned is disadvantage on attacks and ability checks, I believe.
Oh my god. Okay.
He already
Well,
has
he's gonna
disadvantage on
have-
his ability checks because he has a point of exhaustion.
He does have a point of exhaustion, so he's gonna head over to here. Jeez, what can he do against poison?
Yep, attack rolls ability checks, but he already had disadvantage on his ability checks.
Cool, doesn't have much, so he's gonna just notch a bolt into his crossbow, and heavy crossbow, and he's just gonna try to aim for this guy here, and I guess he's gonna try to do it at disadvantage.
All right.
Here's how it goes. 2d20, keep lowest one, plus 12. 13 to hit, it's a natural 1.
That will miss.
Ouch. And a 20 to hit.
That will hit. Wait.
Okay,
Are you targeting Shadila?
Yes.
That will miss.
Oh.
Just by 1.
Okay. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Well, he's gonna use his bonus action. Actually, he's gonna move a little bit into the tree here. And is this enough to conceal him if he's in here? Because he'd like to use his bonus action to hide.
He's not a rogue. Unless he is.
No, but he has it. He does have that feature.
Oh, well then yeah.
Yes, vanish is a feature, so you can hide his bonus action.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. The
Learn
more
something
you
every
know.
day.
Yep. Yeah. I read these.
Rangers take a little from rogues, a little from druids, a little from fighters.
I guess he'll do this at disadvantage.
Yeah, they're still
but
terrible.
Yep.
I will never play a ranger in my life ever.
10 for a stealth check.
All
What do
right.
you mean terrible? We're gonna do. It's a role play. It's a role play class. It's a role play.
Yeah,
Fine. Rangers are fun. What are you
yeah,
talking about?
absolutely.
Aragorn's a ranger.
Shadila is
Okay.
going to free action drop her shapeshift, go to her mighty form. She is
boy.
going to breath weapon at Flint, who is in front of her. Flint,
Is that another dex?
it is a hold on. Constitution saving throw, please. That is going to be a fail. Unless you have advantage against Constitution saves.
Nope.
While raging? No?
No, it's just dex.
That is 73 points of poison damage divided by 2 for a total of 36.
Okay.
And you're gonna get your opportunity attack as she flies away.
Reckless. Fuck you, bitch.
That will hit.
13 fire damage.
All right, and as you do so, and you lash out at her, she's gonna dive into the portal, disappear. Zasku, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm going to spend all of my movement moving over here. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon at the 4th level.
Spiritual weapon at the 4th level. Okay, where are you casting it?
I'm going to put it 20 feet over in front of me. Like, right here.
You do have the ability to go to the character sheets and drop your own spiritual weapon, by the way.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfect. And with my regular action, I'm going to just cast Toll the Dead on this right one, on the right.
Okay. Roll for Toll of the Dead. It's a safe on its end. Never mind. That is going to.
Yeah,
it's a
so
wisdom
save.
5.
18. So he's gonna take that damage.
19 points of what? Is that your old spiritual weapon?
Wait, no, yeah, no. Here's Toll of the Dead. Actually, it's a 3d12 right now. Yeah.
Welcome to right
Here.
triangles, everybody.
Yes, I did 15.
70 feet this way and 70 feet that way.
All right, so 15 points of necrotic damage as it
Yeah.
hears the Undalan calling for its death. Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, so the creature is going to oh well, that's interesting. It has taken a total of, let's see here, I don't want to do this math. Calculator activate. It has taken a total of 69 points of damage in this turn. You notice as 2 of its heads die.
Wait, this one?
69 points of damage.
This one, the blue one,
Why is the blue one doing head things when the red one's going?
because it's I forgot about the feature until I just read it as I was looking at the red one's attack options.
Okay.
So the blue one has lost 2 point of order. Blue one has lost 2 of its heads. However,
Okay.
the red one has 5 heads. It is going to make 5 bite attacks against Flint.
Yeah. AC 16, come at me, bitch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll. That is going to be a 26 to hit. That will hit. A 21 to hit. A 11 to hit, so that will miss.
Holy shit. Okay.
Um.
It's with advantage, by the way.
Oh, so that will hit then, because that was a 25.
Okay.
So it's 3 hits. I'm rolling all these with advantage now. That's also gonna hit. That is 4 hits. And its 5th hit will hit. So all of these are a mixture of damage: fire, poison, acid, cold, and poison. With each hit that corresponds with the color of it.
Okay. Baby Tiamats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that is going to be 46 points of damage total, halved for a grand total of 23.
Cool.
Sam.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Oh, also one more thing: the red dragon head and the white dragon head are the ones that died on the blue one.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Scorching Ray at 3rd level, allowing me to hit with 4 rays, I believe. Give me a moment.
Foray, you
Yeah.
say?
Yep, 4 rays.
4 rays.
2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. Yeah, we get the first 4 rolls.
All right, so
Okay.
27, 24, 13, 27.
Yep.
3 of those will hit. Roll damage for 3.
Okay. That is 9, 22. That is 31 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and firebolt it as well.
All right. That will
24.
hit. The black head dies.
For an additional 8. 40 points.
40
Cool.
points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it now only has 2 heads. Is that your turn, Sam?
That is my turn. Oh, wait, I cast a spell. Okay, no wild magic.
All right. The 2 remaining dragon heads are going to open up their mouth, and you watch as both this lightning and poison cloud emit from it and like swirl around each other. Shall I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Cool. Should be plus an extra 2 as well. So
Neat.
that would be a 23.
You're going to succeed. You're going to take half damage.
I will take no damage.
You're going to take no damage. Really noted.
He said no.
Using my reaction.
There is this voice in your head that says, move, and you recognize to be Moradin's as he guides you to move out of the way. And it's going to roar at you, very unpleasant like, because it wanted to really kill you. All right. Elith, it is now your turn.
Excellent. Okay, let me go ahead and take a look at the situation. I'm actually going to adjust my position real quick on the broom.
Okay.
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 Let me get right here.
Alright.
Over the water. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Then, what I'm gonna do, you already know. Actually, you don't already know.
Okay.
You do already know.
Okay.
I cancel that action. I'm gonna go
Duly
ahead and do
noted.
some Eldritch Blasts.
Oh my god, I'm so surprised.
Right?
Nice. Yeah. Ooh, natural 20.
Nice.
Hold on. So the 20 will hit, the 16 will miss, the natural 20 will hit.
Excellent. So we'll do 2 of those. We've got 12 and 7, which is 19 total.
Hold on. So that
Plus
is.
another 7.
Hold on. So it's 2 times 2, 4, 9, 21 points total.
So, okay.
And that's
I'm
against
gonna
which
focus
one?
on the red.
Red? Okay.
Yep.
That'll be
now let me
26 points total.
Let me
You
do some
double the
quick-
7.
It's a +5. You don't double the +5.
Oh, plus 5. Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm gonna
Monster.
pull this guy only 10 feet. So only one of the Eldritch Blasts will like pull him, this red guy, this way, like this. And he should be like
There.
here. Yep. Excellent news.
All right. Anything
I
else
don't
for
know
your
if
turn?
you can still reach him, Flint. Sorry. Nope, that's it.
All right.
I'd like to be
As
disrespectful.
Shadila the Maw and Giramore the Storm have gone into the portal, we reach the top of the combat round. That is where we're going to end our session for this week.
Are you serious?
I am Dixie Chick serious.
Wow.
Dixie tricks.
Yep.
Wow.
So
We got
everyone,
these guys.
ooh, very interesting. Creatures I've been wanting to do for so long. And I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna have some great dialogue. They're gonna talk for a little bit. No, Flint's just gonna jump and hit them with a frying pan. That's fantastic. I love it.
I hate that these things aren't dragons. It makes me very angry.
Yeah, there's some great lore behind it that you might be able to find out. I don't know. So thank you everyone for
wanna
tuning into our
pulverize
session
them.
tonight. Don't forget to hit that follow button. If you're not already, if you missed one of part of the session or all of the session, you can catch us on the podcast network and YouTube within the week. I want to thank all of our fabulous role players for joining us tonight. First and foremost, we have Elith Vasago, our tiefling. Poor longer sometimes sharks.
Yep, sometimes we all do that. But for the time being, I'm out here making hard moral decisions and killing things and people. Anyways,
Not
having a
as
great
difficult
day.
as they should be. I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
it's really not. It's not a hard moral decision for me personally. But I'm gonna go ahead and hand it over to our moral master, Flynn. Okay, go ahead and take it away, barbarian, gnome, chef.
I just got an ad on the stream. I would have let you monologue if Flint wasn't so fucking furious from before.
But I
And
have
the
to
fact that-
reveal my master plan to you.
To unleash the fucking
my
dragon? We
God.
knew that was the plan.
The master
Anyway.
plan, like you can learn so much by just letting a villain go on and on and on. Go ahead. I'm
Oh no,
kidding.
he's got me monologuing.
Feel free to come back and
You
monologue.
sly dog.
Yeah, no, it was fun. Next week should be equally as fun. I'm gonna kick it over to Shada Copperstone, our pally boy.
All right. Thank you to the dwarf father for giving me such a vague, such vague guidance that
Yeah.
not so much gives me strength, but gives me a lot of anxiety. But
It'll all be over if you make the right decisions, man.
Yeah. Yeah, this for sure was a very tense session.
By all means.
Yeah, wow, yeah. Really debating some things for next session.
Would you say you're a master debater right
I
now?
knew someone was gonna do it. You didn't have to, but you did.
Didn't have to.
Oh boy. Anyway, my mind is in all sorts of twists and turns. I will pass it over to the element of surprise himself, Midnight Jack, or half elf or warlock.
That's right. The one at the end of the movie you don't expect. Well, as always, a pleasure. Thanks for running it, Sal. Thanks for everything. I also can't say enough how glad I am to find this little community to roleplay with, because I think you guys really are some of the best I've played with so far. And I don't say that lightly. You are so good at sharing space, and I'm honored to be with you too. And to Zark, who couldn't be with us tonight, I hope you're doing okay, buddy. We miss you. Come back soon. And I'll kick it over to Hughes Eskin.
Wow. Shit's about to hit the fan, I guess.
Shit's been hitting the fan, bro.
Shit's been hitting the fan, but shit is particularly shitty on the fan today. So listen, right? Next session could very well be the end of the world right now. This is getting crazy.
Period.
So make sure to show up.
Full stop.
Full stop. Just
Full stop.
That's it. That's it.
That's wild.
That is all. With that being said, pass it off to Sam Thornton, our wonderful human sorcerer.
You
With the
got new
wild side.
character art. Woo!
Amazing character art with amazing
Great
coloring and
character art.
shading.
Right? Yeah, no. I was, like,
Immaculate
looking
shading.
At this, and it's like, oh my gosh, she went all out. Like,
He's got some bedroom eyes.
artist.
She
Yeah.
always goes all out. So,
Retweet.
Right? Yeah. No, it's great. It's great. Also, really thankful to you, Elith, for like digging into Sam a bit, gets him thinking, even if he has decided he doesn't agree with you.
Most people don't. It's okay.
Right. And thank you for the role play. And I will pass that back to Salkos.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here. So I would like to thank everybody for tuning to our session tonight. Role players, as always, it is an absolute pleasure gathering with you all every single week. With how great this campaign is going, I am so excited for campaign 2, especially with all the character art starting to come together, new overlay, all this stuff. It's going to be an amazing, wild ride, and I'm looking forward to the end of this campaign as well. Especially as long as you guys are my players. So everybody, we will see you next week here at Prestige GC, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. You can also join our community one-shots on Thursdays, which one will be happening tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern as well. People at our Discord can sign up for those. They're first come, first serve. The style of each one-shot changes every week. We will be doing a raid here for another Dungeons & Dragons channel to support the D&D community even further. Stick around for that. Don't forget to follow them and make sure you let them know that we are here with some raid modes and all that sort of fun thing. Until next time, I'm your Dungeon Master Salkos, and this is us signing off. Bye!
Bye now. Bye. See you next week, guys.
Bye.
you better show
Till
up
next
next
time.
week.